sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are active, back at it, live and direct. Esmr Hour is now at your service again, reviewing the best indie hip hop and other genres, man. You know, we don't discriminate around these parts. We take some of everything, the best in indie music. I guess we could say that. I'm your host with the most. My name is Bo, and I'm excited to bring to you some great music tonight, man. We got the homies Money MOGLY, Tev95 with their new joint, collab album right there. That is Goatwxlvez, and I am hype. I love Money MOGLY. I think dude is a fantastic rapper. He's got authenticity. He's got charisma. He's got jokes. He's got bars. He's got a little everything. And then Tev95 has been saucing these beats up something fierce. All the different projects he does with the Wolves. Production is always extremely snappy, extremely solid. Big shouts to the homie Rudy, H2Owens, WVCC Cypher Life Radio in the building. Got to start the show off with something disgusting, man. Y'all know I always bring you the stories going on around the world, and I like to do just a check-in for people's mental, man. If you got something like this going on in your crib, man, you don't live in it. You don't live in it. You go find a way to fix the problem. All right. There's this Roblox streamer who went viral this past week. Showing off his roach-infested place. Now, listen, I've lived places that have had roaches. It's not a great situation, man. If you haven't done that before, it's a humbling experience. But let's look at this.
A Roblox streamer has gone viral after he posted a Get Ready With Me video, which took a nasty turn. His cockroach-infested room left viewers shook.
Come on, son.
Insects crawling in his bathroom after a long day of streaming. Viewers thought it was a joke and couldn't believe the streamer actually lived like this.
Hey, so the reality is, I'm going to run this one more time. The reality is this is mental illness right here. It's a mental illness. You're not supposed to live with bugs. If you ever come through the stream and you watch this, you're not supposed to live with bugs, okay? I want you to understand that. This is disgusting, man.
Shook when he showed the insects crawling in his bathroom.
Come on, son.
Long day of streaming. Viewers thought
clean your house, man.
I believe the streamer actually lived like this.
Clean your house, dog. Clean your house. Let's get into the first joint of the night. Kicks Capri coming to us by way of the Making Hip Hop stream, the Making Hip Hop Reddit. Yeah, man, clean your house. There's no reason to live like that. There's no reason to do that to yourself. Let's get into this joint right here. Kicks Capri. Name of this one is Peace Under Pressure. Let's check it out. Nope, that's not the right song. We'll have to go find that. So without further ado, let's get into the Money MOGLY joint, baby. Goatwxlvez. This is the intro. We're going to play the first two tracks together. Intro and then bullets will come after that. Then I'll go find that Kicks Capri joint that I seem to have gotten the wrong link to. Let's get into it, baby. Goatwxlvez. I've been hype all day. Soon as me and the homie discussed the joint to be played tonight, I was hype. We'll get into this. It's gonna be the Goatwxlvez intro, and then bullets. Money MOGLY, Tev95. Goon Doggy. I see you, Goon Doggy. You're at the back of the line right now, Goon Doggy. Got a lot of joints to play tonight.
I
got you, Gizmo. I got high expectations right now.
No tell. Shit sounds so beautiful.
Ed, Tev is ill, man.
Money MOGLY from the other side. Sliding down Sunset in a bucket on slides. That's for spares. Trying to duck the crosshairs. Cause them pussy DT want me dead or alive. But au contraire, mon frère, it's fair to say we still here. Are you aware of the mother?
Here we go. So I gotta ask you, H2Owens. I was looking for this project on another streaming service like Spotify. I think I checked Apple Music. I couldn't find it. but I noticed y'all do a lot of the projects on Bandcamp. Is there a reason for that? Because, you know, I want to put this on the playlist.
From the other side.
Happy Saturday night, gang.
Money, money, moly from the other side. Sliding down Sunset in a bucket on slides. That's 4 spares. Tryna duck the crosshairs. Cause them pussy DT want me dead or alive. But I'm contraire, mon frere. It's fair to say we still here. Are you aware of the where? The motherfucker 305. Ain't say that shit since people drop the tape. It sounds great. Still moving elbows around. We need space to operate. Money, money, moly from the ad. With 1 pocket full of cash, the other pocket full of bags. Crackers want me in jail that they overpopulate. Lie on my A form long as they story corroborate. TGK.
The flow is storytelling. The flow is smooth. He's just kind of chilling on the beat, man. This is, again, professional rap, man. Like, it's the difference between some dudes that rap and some dudes that rap. And this is the difference. You can tell the ease of the flow. He's right in the tempo. He's right in the pocket. It's beautiful, man. And then Tev with the beat, dude makes some sick beats.
Side, sliding down Sunset in a bucket on slides. That's 4 spares. Tryna duck the crosshairs. Cause them pussy DT want me dead or alive. But au contraire, mon frere. It's fair to say we still here. Are you aware of the where? The motherfucker 305. Ain't say that shit since people dropped the tape. It sounds great. Still moving elbows around. We need space to operate. Money, money, moly.
Moving elbows around.
With 1 pocket full of cash, the other pocket full of bags. Crackers want me in jail that they overpopulate. Lie on my A form long as they story corroborate. TGK to stockade, get a bunker hibernate. I'm still waiting for a couple of wounds to coagulate. Was born to grab a plate. I need lawyer.
He said, I'm waiting for wounds to coagulate. Speaking medicine.
Money, baby, drink Lenny to the face just to keep from going crazy. And go crazy anyway, like Tesla or Faraday. Lost my mind, it's hard to find, but it was under the barricade. Look, the smoke that my barrel made from these quotes that I serenade on these 1095 beats that be doper than heroin. From the low looking hot, ghost riding the aeroplane, got that walking that white. If you mix.
So the thing to capture the essence of Money Mowgli is an artist to me is the fact that everything from him is urgent. It feels urgent. It feels important to me, and that's a big thing in music, generally speaking. Is like you have to create some sense of urgency. He creates an urgency, but the flow is so smooth. It's buttery, man. It's like a nice fillet with the perfect sear. You know what I'm talking about? Fat Boys don't.
You be careful, go on and let that shit marinate while I smoke on this carrot cake. Thinking I'm gonna get my tweets to break the fuck out the barricade. Money, money, moly for the wolves. Made a left on Sunset, 152 Avenue.
It really is, though.
Shit to win, but a whole lot more to lose. Tryna take a page from Tev and start to calculate my moves. For the green, I boost Bennett. Usually shoot without planning, but I'm tryna change it up. Used to be a loose kid.
He said, for the green, I Bruce Bannet.
But truthfully, who the fuck you know can Google like me? They tryna say it's kookery, but really just they moving me. Money, money, only for the pack. Let me know you like them too. My favorite sound is click clack, bounce back soundtracks. Got that shit down pat. That'll be broke around wolves, then get rich around rats. How's that? Matter of fact, don't even answer that. Gotta get back to the chicken. Watch me cut and do a dance on that. Before I get to going, I'ma need a couple of oohs. Money, money.
Yeah. That's clean, man. That's clean right there.
Nothing but bullets, war.
That's aggressive. That's aggressive, man.
Touch my soul.
Gotta let it play out, man. Gotta let the Tev beat play out, though. Gotta let it play out, though. I noticed that, too. Shouts to that H2. It was interesting because I thought I was going to know what the line that was coming up in the hook, but it wasn't the same line as before. I love that. No, that's dope. I'm glad you pointed that out. Yeah, man, that's a professional. That's a craftsman. That's a person who does this. You know, if you ever want to understand what an artist sounds like who does it and doesn't do it, it's always very clear to me, but this is a good example of somebody who does it. Rides the beat smooth the whole time, very lyrical, you know, wordplay significant, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, like, he just skates out of there. I mean, that's fantastic. He's going to start the track off with a 93 for Bullets. I like it, man. I mean, it's got scrimph. Let's get this next one. Kicks Capri. This is Peace Under Pressure. Shouts to Mowgli, man.
Stackhouse Media.
Peace under pressure, peace under pressure. That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say.
Okay.
That's peace under pressure, peace under pressure. That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. They say affirmations is what a prayer is. So what's a manifestation to an atheist? I just wanted to love.
Manifestations are where the prayer is. That's a bar. I like that. Very spiritual line right there. It's not bad, man. The hook ain't bad either. We're gonna bring this one back.
Pressure, peace under, drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. That's peace under pressure, peace under pressure.
Okay.
That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. They say affirmations is what a prayer is. So what's a manifestation to an atheist? I just wanted to love. The pain came with it. Sometimes I don't fit in. I be feeling like I'm an alien. How I'm living in hell.
I just wanted to love. The hate came with it. Yeah.
But feel heavenly, the universal truth that I learned from Dick Gregory. I've been talking to God and she's still telling me to keep it organic, the real chemistry. Peace under pressure.
Okay.
Peace under pressure.
Okay.
That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. That's peace under pressure. Peace under pressure.
Yeah.
That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. That's why I feel like an optimist. And even if they be hating, they still watching us. The throat chakra right under the esophagus. Black.
He's got a nice little flow to him too. It's not too intensive. He's definitely vibing with the track. It's got a positive feel to it. It's got some nice energy to it as well. He's not over complex with the bars, which is actually perfect. But he's being witty and clever. I'm into this so far.
The berry, the more antioxidants. Mass shootings at tops, and it ain't shocking.
The blacker the berry, the more antioxidants. That's dope.
The berry, the more antioxidants. Mass shootings at tops, and it ain't shocking us. When I look at the scene, it feel ominous. So I just get in the spirit, heal all of it. Just to balance the times, I stay positive. What you got up in that cup ain't gonna save you. The pills and the weed ain't gonna save you.
Okay, this is a little corny. You were riding the line between being like kind of like uplifting and corny, and you just crossed over. Liquor, what's in that cup? And what you said is all facts. What you're saying is all facts. I don't want to get it misconstrued. But now it's coming off as preachy. You turn the corner from uplifting to preachy.
Positive. What you got up in that cup ain't gonna save you. The pills and the weed ain't gonna save you. And that sex ain't gonna save you. Them wires.
This is Kicks Capri.
No. When your position getting critical, when the weapons in the enemy invisible, when your gender and your skin is political, get it?
Okay.
The world that we in is peace under pressure.
I like it, man.
Peace under pressure. That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. That's peace under pressure. Peace under pressure.
Okay.
That's how I live my life. Peace under pressure. Don't drink your life away, smoke your life away. Every single day I say what I like to say. That's just a little melody. Peace under pressure. A little harmony. Peace under.
I don't know that this part is necessary either.
Peace under. It's all good, man. Peace under pressure.
Yeah.
Know yourself. Peace under. Know yourself. Peace under.
So Kicks, I like the track. I didn't need this whole 20 seconds of you. That's not necessary. And I didn't love the part where liquor, drugs. It felt very 7th grade assembly where they're telling us not to do bad things. I didn't love that part. But overall, the tempo and the tone of the song were real nice. You know what I'm saying? You had a nice energy throughout where you sound uplifting. The way this is recorded, it's kind of meant to lift you up, but you just want to watch getting preachy. It's a positive song, though, and I got to give you your props because it's hard to create a positive song in this atmosphere today. You know, it's a lot of ratchet music that's kind of running the whole scene right now. And it's hard to make a song like this, and I think you did a good job. I'm going to go 90. No soul, mad feelings, I speak facts. Just kind of the way I agree with you there, but definitely prove the message for real. Someone's had a bad message in this song. I speak facts. Yeah, no, and that's cool. And like I said, I like it. I think to break through the music that's out there right now, you have to kind of, you gotta watch being corny, because I don't think corny sells. Or maybe it does. I don't know. In my opinion, it doesn't. So when you kind of lecture people in your music, I think that's where a lot of people will tune out. It could just be me, but that's kind of where I go. I guess. Let's keep things rolling. We're gonna get into the next one from Goatwxlvez. Big shouts. Money Mowgli. Going hard with the first one. I went 93 off top on that one. If you're waiting to get a song played, $1 to get you through. Actually, my bad. I got to get to the Gizmo joint real brief. Like, then I'm going to jump back into the Wolves joint. He's coming strong to start off, though. Very heavy with it. Let's get into this one right now from our man Gizmo Snyder. Welcome back, Gizmo. I hope you're doing well, bro. Appreciate you always popping by with new music for the gang. Let's check this out. This is I think you changed your name again. No Soul Mad Feelings. Falling Off, produced by Wixie.
Ain't no Rolling Stone. Everybody wanna ask if I have a home. I just tell them that it's yes and maybe no. Cause I don't feel like myself anywhere I am. I'm feeling like I'm lost to the darkness, but I know that there's more to life. And I know I'm falling.
Got a Green Day kind of feel to it. Green Day vibes. You're in your punk bag right now. I'm digging it. I like the vocal on it. You know, you do just enough without straining yourself. I think if you went a little more into, like, you know, the next octave, you probably would have strained, but you stopped it and kept it kind of soft, so that's nice.
Tell them that it's yes and maybe no. Cause I don't feel like myself anywhere I am. I'm feeling like I'm lost to the darkness, but I know that there's more to life. And I know I'm falling off. It's hard to get back on top, but I might adjust. Stay away from me, I'm scared of the cost. I once lost some love and I'm scared that it's lost. Yeah, rolling dice, ayy, lose usually when tossed. But I get back up, I'm all in, you know I'm the boss, yeah. Stay ballin', I'm in all in. Can't blame me, I ain't Tetris. Mercedes, I'm on Benzin. Watch the tires spin, I'm always sitting here alone. I'm thinking about my life and how I'm sitting here alone.
That part there was interesting. I don't know what you did, but it kind of felt like the beat was going backwards right there. I kind of like that.
Back up, I'm all in, you know I'm the boss, yeah. Stay ballin', I'm in all in. Can't blame me, I ain't Tetris. Mercedes.
Yeah, I like that. That's dope right there.
Spin, I'm always sitting here alone. I'm thinking about my life and how I'm sitting here alone. Oh, maybe life is worth more than some paper and 100 floors. God showed me grace in 100 doors. When everyone was closed, or was I worth? Or was I worth?
So it was weird. The tempo of the song has changed like 3 times. It starts off at one tempo, it goes up where the beat kind of kicks up, and then it comes down even lower, and then it goes back up again. So that's a little much for me in the back half of the song, but I thought the energetic part, I wanted that to ride out the rest of the song. So the part where it was upbeat a little bit, you kind of had some cool things you were saying there, talking about cars and everything. So this is a little up and down, but it's definitely not bad.
Some more.
Kobe, what up, bro?
I'm worth now.
Saymo, what up, bro?
Some more. This ain't no showdown.
Stay away from me, I'm scared of the world.
I once lost some love and I'm scared that it's lost. Yeah, rolling dice, ayy, lose usually when tossed. But I get back up, I'm all in, you know I'm the boss, yeah.
So overall, it was just a scattershot song. The song was mostly all over the place, but there were some things you did really well. You captured a punk vibe that I like. That speaks to my core right there. And then you did some interesting things with the beat, so the mix in there was very interesting as well. And then, you know, you had some different vocal tones in there that worked as well. I didn't like where you did the pitched up thing at the end with the weird high octave. You could have done without that. I could have stopped this song probably about a minute through. I think you definitely have the core foundations of like a kind of sad punk rock song right there. And I think you need to go with that theme. Because it ended up kind of being all over the place because I feel like you changed, like I said, the tempo like 4 different times, and then the pitches went up and down. So without all of that, it's actually got a really nice foundation to it. I'm going to go 84 on that one right there. I liked it to a point, but after a while, it just got to be a little bit too much for me. Shout out to everybody just joined us. Hope you hit the like button, man. We got great music coming at you tonight. Money Mowgly, Tev95, Tev95. Goatwxlvez is the project we're playing tonight, and the first song, Bullets, is not disappointed in the least. Very, very, very good. I got lots to talk about tonight too. We got a lot of music, so I'm gonna work on getting through that first and kind of work my way back to some of the stories we'll cover tonight. But let's get into this next one right now. Goatwxlvez, Money Mowgli, Tev 95, Machine Gun Funk.
Youngsters coming up, some good pimps, some of them ain't, you know what I'm saying? Some of them don't know if they want to be killers or gorillas, but a lot of these niggas look like guys.
Relax, take note, roll up and get the sauce spark floating on these 10 beats, boy, I'm about to sauce.
Damn, man, this is something. So I respect your attitude about only releasing on Bandcamp H2O1s, and I like that, I do. But this is great music, and I feel like your amount of distribution shrinks so much. I understand y'all fighting a good fight. I respect that, but this is great music to not have out there, man. To a wider availability of people. I just gotta say that.
You might hear a wolf out, but never.
Also, the way that Mowgli comes on these beats every time, fantastic.
Youngsters coming up, some good pimps, some of them ain't, you know what I'm saying? Some of them don't know if they want to be killers or gorillas, but a lot of these niggas look like guys.
Relax, take note. Roll up and get the sauce spark floating on these 10 beats, boy, I'm about to sauce walk. You might hear a wolf out, but never hear my dog talk. These rappers saying they shooters is Lee Harvey Oswald.
Been shot. Lee Oswald has been
Feeling
shot.
like they let a wolf loose in the dog park. Got my balls parked in your parking space, y'all Charles Bark. My pack.
Got my balls parked in your parking space, y'all Charles Bark. This man is silly, man. This man is silly.
He's been shot.
Shouts to the homie, man.
Oswald has been
Feeling
shot.
like they let a wolf loose in the dog park. Got my balls parked in your parking space, y'all Charles Bark. My pack be Shaq Diesel, nothing less than half a kilo.
Jack.
Yeah, go Mac Dre, boy, that shit go Mac lethal. Got that garbage up the way, let me sauce you up a plate. A marvelous display, cook some garlic in the clay. And I'm large enough to say, big Miami-Dade shit. All we got is bullets and we charge her by the crate. Got them dodging and weaving when them goblin be geeking. Knowing that they started the beef, now they probably vegan. Got them leaking when they were froggy and
They probably started the beef, but now they a vegan.
leaping. And if you got one of mine, I'm never calling it even. I'm in the dark, in the deep, and feel like $1 million and change. Either that, or we good at concealing the pain. Got me feeling the range. I ain't good at that normal shit, and I ain't signing no deal. All these rappers is corporate industry plan, sharecropping. War is finna be cramped, but we don't fuck with none of them. That's why the energy.
I just love the thuggish nature of it. Like it's so rich though. You know, it's like mahogany something. You know, it feels elevated, but it still has. That's why he reminds me a lot of Rick Ross, because everything that Ross does to me feels elevated. His cars, if you look at Ross's estate, it feels elevated, but you also still feel like he's dangerous. You're like, oh, but you may do something to me, and that's the same kind of vibe I get from Mowgli. It's like, he seems like he's probably a really nice guy, but there's something on the other side of that you probably don't want to mess with.
Stamp, been on a infinity slant like a sideways 8. Got your favorite rapper checker with the sideways face. Fuck boy, the wolf been on a mean run, machine gun funk. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I'm on the mean one. Got them calling riot squads, bringing out the bean guns anywhere my team come. Make sure you awake.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Niggas got garbage down the way.
Will never catch me sleep. I mix the lick with the colada. 152 with the wolves, where I learned to load the yappa. Golden copper, hollow tops all on the floor. The Sonata School of Hard Knocks is cool, but the Mac my alma mater. Where they Kenyatta you.
Nice.
So I eat with my elbow. My OG about the Sergio Tacchini with the shell toes. El Producto.
Come on, man. Come on, man. The wordplay, man. God. Bro, you make me want to step my game up. I love listening to artists that inspire me, make me want to go, you know what, I got to go do better. Come on, man. This is
The mean one, got them calling riot squads, bringing out the bean guns anywhere my team come.
silly.
Make sure you awake when a dream comes.
2 for 5s over here, baby. Niggas got garbage down the way.
Will never catch me sleep. I mix the lick with the colada. 152 with the wolves where I learned to load the yappa. Golden copper, hollow tops all on the floor of the Sonata. School of hard knocks is cool, but the Mac my alma mater. Where they Kenyatta, you fool. So I eat with my elbow. My OG about the Sergio Tacchini with the shell toes. El Producto flow, smoking whoever pack. Love the sound of that metal clack. Eating catch the devil lack, bring me back like wet coke. Money, doing my dance to step throat. Let's go. This that fire shit, that's why it's kept close. Now I don't see no rappers that smoke except ghosts.
Oswald has been shot at point blank range, fired into his stomach. He is shot. He is shot. It is Oswald. That is the man that shot him.
Man, that's heavy. I'm going 98 in that joint. If I one more listen through it, probably get it to 100. But I'm gonna go 98 right now, just because I can't even let the ocean of the things he said wash over me, man. That's heavy. That's heavy right there, bro. That is 350, 400 pounds on the squat rack heavy, man. That's heavy, boy. That's different. That's different, man. That's shouts to the homie Mowgli, man.
Perfect.
Shouts to Tev95, man. Good Lord. They going crazy over here. I'm jealous. I want to work with y'all. Y'all got the type of music that makes me want to work with you. Like, how can I get in contact with these guys? Fantastic, man. You got a fan from me, man. Lifelong right now. I'm gonna be on that. That's hard. Like I said though, I am gonna fight to get it on another distro though. I just Bandcamp doesn't have an app. You know what I'm talking about? Wanted to share this with y'all real quick, man. This is where trying to do something you think is good goes horribly wrong. So it's the city of Illinois. I grew up in Illinois, man. Highland Park, and I actually got arrested in Highland Park, so shouts to Highland Park. Suburban city in Illinois is getting slammed for offering a 2.5-hour poverty simulation that would show residents what it feels like to live poor for a month. So the fact that you actually have to go somewhere to see what it's like to be poor, you can drive to most neighborhoods in the country and see it. It's really a shame that like wealthy people think that like this is something they should do. So they canceled the event. Obviously, there's a lot of backlash. They said participants in this immersive experience will begin to experience what a month in poverty feels like. This makes me feel like it's time to rob people. You know what I mean? Like, all right, people have too much. It's time to get out there and take some of it back. I'm not advocating that, by the way, but this is why people do stuff like that, because of situations like this. It's an embarrassment, man. We're gonna move on from that. We got lots of crazy music on the way. Right now, the Goatwxlvez project is going nuts. Money Mowgly, Tev95, man. Just off the chain with what they doing right now. Let's get into this next one. Make a hip-hop joint that I pulled earlier. Try to pull a couple good joints off of that. This one right here is JD Crazy. The name of this song is Wrong. Let's check it out. So you swimming in the mix on this one. All the music is swelling around you, and I can't make out what you're saying. I did hear they did me wrong, and that actually might have sounded good if I could actually hear it clearly without so much in my headphones. It feels like I'm swimming. I can hear you a little bit, but it's not as clear as I think it could be.
I never vanished. Been going through a lot of shit and y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't understand. Don't love love these bitches. I don't trust these bitches. Don't lust for these bitches. They just want my riches. Swear they don't get no kisses. You know, watch me run up a million.
And so this feels lazy. You're losing my attention. I'm probably gonna move on. It feels lazy. It doesn't have any urgency to it. And then, you know, you're just repeating words throughout the song. It's not really complex.
Like Aaliyah, she 1 in a million. I swear I've been missing. I've been missing like you. Someone like you, something like you. This is someone like you, someone like you, someone like you.
We're gonna move on from that right there. Too much instrumentation from my headphones. I mean, not even instrumentation, just cloudiness with whatever you use. I don't know if that's a synth or what that is, but it's drowning my ears, and I'm not hearing you clearly. And the whole scheme of the song felt lazy. The one thing I can't do from artists is feel like you mailed it in. You know what I mean? So you really got to take caution into how you create your songs, because if you just give a half-ass effort, most people are going to turn it off like I'm doing right now. Let's keep things rolling right now. This is Joe Jazz. Big shout out to Joe Jazz. If y'all don't know Joe Jazz, he's pretty dope. He's a very artistic individual. He does pop-up shops. He's out there getting busy, man, and I like what he's doing. I like his whole collective out there. Big shout out to Joe Jazz. Escape.
Depict on, but never depict me. Since the age of 16, been making sick teas. The young wizard with the odd time.
Has a very odd future kind of feel to it.
Depict on, but never depict me. Since the age of 16, been making sick teas. The young wizard with the odd times free. Chilling with the dog sounds with the ING. Do what I please for critics. Mid-20s blooming. Fuck a limit, cause you told to straighten up when your path seemed different. Or they wanna feed you pills cause you hyping my digit. Catch me in the front screaming, fuck that. Living out what I've been dreaming, we on that. If they say you can't, I'm screaming. It's not facts, why I put plan B.
It's got, like I said, it's got a Tyler Odd Future feel to it. All the raps are a little off kilter. They're a little different. You got to kind of break them down. This is definitely something you go back and play again to try to understand it a little bit more. And it just has that kind of fun, young vibe to it. So I do dig that about him. And dude is very colorful. He's very animated. He's very artistic.
In the trash, catch me in the front screaming, fuck that. Living out what I've been dreaming, we on that. If they say you can't, I'm screaming. It's not facts. Why I put plan B in the trash. Just wanna leave. Cause there's something that's telling me go.
I kind of like that. That's not something you see in hip hop. Just kind of like, actually, that's something Pharrell might do. With the throw kind of like a rock vocal in there. That's what that sounded like to me. Like if someone was recording rock vocals, it would have that kind of tone to it. That's kind of cool to throw in the middle of that, though. I like that.
Something that's telling me go. We wanna breathe. So here's something that we should just know. Just be free. Just be free.
It's very stylish.
Just be free.
It has like a bit of a Pharrell feel to it as well.
Just be free. Just be free. Just be free. Just be free. I'm eyes closed jumping, top of a mountain. To let my wings flourish. If you feel alone and drowning with no one around it. Hope these words give you courage. You too weak for your brown skin. Really try to doubt him. But now it's only upwards. The South kid gonna put his 2 cents plus 48.
I like the video a lot. The video is very, very creative. And you can tell they put a lot of time and resources into it. This ain't some cheap thing done. This actually took some time.
In the game, whether you hate it or love it. To the freaks, the geeks, the losers, keep going in the way that you cruising. If you're still trying to find your own path, you're welcome with the gaps and no math. To the freaks,
that's dope.
The losers, keep going in.
That's dope.
That you cruising. If you're still trying to find your
own
path, you're welcome with the gaps and no math.
I like that.
To the freaks, the geeks, the losers, keep going in the way that you cruising. If you're still trying to find your own path, you're welcome with the gaps and no math. To the freaks, the geeks, the losers, keep going in the way that...
Yeah, the video is dope.
If you're still trying to find your own path, you're welcome with the gaps and no mask.
It is pretty dope, man. It grew on me the more it went. And, you know, he's just creative and fun. And I like the message. Now, he actually sent me a little message, said the song, he rapped, produced, shot, and edited the video. So I told this dude is fairly talented, man. He did all of that. The song, he says, is about being free from opinions and being able to do your own thing without pressure to conform to something you're not. I think that's really dope, man. Gaps and Nomads, the homie right there, Joe Jazz. I'm gonna go 87 on this song. 87, 88. It grew on me the more it went. If I listen to it, I think again it'll probably climb. You know, first takes in music, sometimes as it wears on you, as you listen to it more, as it gets in your ears, you know, you kind of change how you feel about things. So off the first listen, I would probably go 88, I would say. I thought that was dope. Money Mowgli's in the bill right now, rapping crazy, bro. You got some silly talent, man. You need to share that with the rest of the world, man. That's crazy. Let's get into this next one. Speaking of the man right there, I heard this joint. I had this one as a single probably a couple weeks ago. Young Guns 1 and 2 featuring Salazar, Tabaquero, and Joey De Silva. That song goes hard too. This whole project, man. So the first song I gave, I think I did a 93 on the first one, for Bullets. And then I think I went 98 on Machine Gun Funk. So I don't know how you going to keep topping these joints, man. I don't know how you're going to keep going up and up. You're already at the top. But you're doing the work right now. Let's get into this next one. Young Guns 1 and 2.
Come on out with your hands high.
With your hands high. I better reason with him.
Don't tell. What they do. Yo, is this one of the beats with no drums, man? Still selling heavy drips on some 7 tray Chevy shit. If there's books involved, we reading every lick. Quick to leave your Prezi bezel chip. Said it was water, but them stones was full of sediment.
Quick to live your Prezi. What do you say? Quick to live your bezel Prezi chip. I just like that, man. That's dope.
Still selling heavy drips on some 7 tray Chevy shit. If there's books involved, we reading every lick. Quick to leave your Prezi bezel chip.
I love that.
It was water, but them stones was full of sediment. From Southwest Miami-Dade with nothing elegant. Got my lawyer in court saying irrelevance. They tap dancing on they brick, we got that no step. But yet still in wounds and go stepping like elephant. Big motherfucking wolf man. Somewhere on Bird Road breaking down toucans. Addies and perks, white, yellow, and blue. Them little strips keep fucking up my count, thumbing through them blue bands. Kept bringing them big packs, boy, cause we flip re-up the same day. Big fat toys. My guns get too much bread. Big Mac boys, killing shit for my little...
You making songs right now that make me feel cool. That's the essence of hip hop, in my opinion. I think that's what hip hop is. It's cool. Hip hop has always been cool as hell. And when I hear these bars, bro, you know, I ain't never been rich a day in my life, but I feel like I'm in like a money green Benz with a white interior, like just some silly shit, man. This is so dope.
Shit's big pack boys, Southwest to the fullest, Young Guns 1 and 2, and all they got is bullets. Very big gun sound. Come on with your hands high. I'll never put my gun down. Nah. Southwest to the fullest, Young Guns 1 and 2, and all they got is bullets. Very big gun sound. Come out with your hands high. I'll never put my gun down. Nah.
The guns always sound deep in Florida State, and it just escalates daily like the murder rate. Hit the kitchen, bust it down so it circulates. Watch the kilos cook, add the mixture till it percolates. Cocaine cowboys out here, never skipped a generation. Operations round here, no advance. Frontin' with some chances. Gotta set the money up, trust funds for the grandkids. Rollin' with the young guns, bucket never look back. Making all these fools trying to rap look like good rats. Killing all these hounds and we took that. If they ever miss, I got the putback. With some bloody fangs ripping the wolf pack. For all you niggas banging on your chest, we get you and the story laid the rest. We from the Southwest, y'all popping with no bullets. If you really about that life and the caper, better pull it out.
Southwest to the fullest, Young Guns 1 and 2, and they ain't join his bullets. Very big gunshot, squeeze till I'm empty. That's when my gun drop. Yeah. Southwest to the fullest, Young Guns 1 and 2, and they ain't join his bullets. Very big gunshot, squeeze till I'm empty. That's when my gun
They
drops.
almost had me at the gallows, had to show him how to jump rope. Best to save your ammo, all I'm blowing out is gun smoke. Drum roll, sounding like a Tommy Summer machine. My team's looking like a guillotine. I only came with cutthroats. This is
My team's looking like a guillotine. I only came to cut throats.
Sung with blood soaking through the speaker. Never one for chopping up unless I'm holding on a cleaver. With all them shells dropping, turn my loafers to Adidas. Rules chewing on some bones that was stolen from the Reaper. Keepers, I wash my hands, watch the water boil. Not a chance in your olive branch in the olive oil. They lips quiver when they face
what up, boy?
Bargaining chips, peeling potatoes with the barrel. Papers with our Harold making payments out the
nice.
Got them rolling in they graves till they breaking out the boxes. Cop crews are watching while they weighing out their options. I was raising sharpshooters and they aiming at your pockets. Now rack them up.
Southwest to bullets, young guns 1 and 2. And they verse bullets. Pop, pop. Very big gun stick. Listen to the ground. Soon you hear a gun click. Southwest to the fullest, young guns 1 and 2. And they verse bullets. Pop, pop. Very big gun stick. Listen to the ground. Soon you hear a gun click.
Going hard, man. So the only I don't have a lot bad to say about any of this so far. I mean, honestly, yeah, I need this. So for me to listen to this continually like I want to, I need somebody to let me know when it drops on the other DSPs, man, because I need to do this daily. But Salazar's verse slowed it down just a little. And it wasn't in a bad way because he had a really distinct flow to him. And so he's got the kind of voice you're going to notice on any kind of a track you listen to when he's on it. So it wasn't in a bad way, but it did. Joey and Mowgli were a little bit, but they were boxing a little faster. You know, Salazar's were more haymakers. You know, it took a little longer to connect. But I'm going to go 95 on that, man. That's so, the beats are they're just silly, man. Man, dog. Big shouts to Tev95. Shit, you're doing some things, man. I'm impressed so far. This is actually probably off these 4 songs. This is probably gonna be my favorite project that I've heard this year, and it may not be very close. I'm gonna have to go back and look and really do my research before I claim that. But man, some things are going on right now. Got more on the way right now. Money, Mowgli, Tev95, Goat. Wolves. So far, this project is nuts. If you're waiting to get a song played, man, $1 or $2 will get you percolating. On the super chat, I'll get you moved up the line quickly as I can. I got a lot of great music tonight. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Happy Saturday night. Hit that like button if you haven't. Let's get into this next joint. Goat Wolves, Money Mowgli, Tev95, The Briefcase.
You got a 44 Magnum?
It's an expensive weapon.
Dun, 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 dun. Aye. This that witty, unpredictable fly shit with the paisley. Ain't talking the past when I say not 5 shit is crazy. Catch rabies when you press play. Hey, still have to pay me. That pack shit's you might maybe smack a baby. Point a poodle out.
So he shows his personality so well too, man. Artists, you got to take note. You got to have your personality be infused into your rhymes, and Mowgli does that better than most.
Hey.
It's the wittiness for me, man. I love it.
This that witty, unpredictable fly shit with the paisley. Ain't talking the past when I say not 5 shit is crazy. Catch rabies when you press play. Hey, still have to pay me.
Catch rabies.
Shit so wild, you might maybe smack a baby. Point a poodle out the backyard. Don't could break the backboard on a little baby rim. Then yell at children while you act hard. Throw a surfboard at the TV long as the surfboard ain't yours. Fuck a bitch you just met wrong. It's something you can't cure. Sick. Little league and figuratively. Big G gay ass thought I said finger and tickle me. Ed said y'all fucking dope, but the pause button broke. Your bitch tried to fix me, but lost all fucking hope. Came home with a frog in the throat. Get it? Wink, wink. See on sync, ran through it like tink, tink. Why you think my fingers stink? And she got naps in her hair. You missing a pair of Jordans and my laptop repaired, huh?
He telling jokes on this one.
Yo, that beat just spaced me the fuck out, Tev. What the fuck? And I'm an MIA alien. At least say buckle up. Fantastic voice through the complex. Check the ambience. Fiend see the truck pull up and do a zombie dance. Go zombie, go zombie, go. Lean with it itchy, then touch your tiny toe. I stay like that for about 3 minutes. Pop a soldier. People think it's drug, but really it's high yoga. I bipolar.
I gotta go back. I'm missing some of what he's talking about. This reminds me of a Nas track where I'm trying to catch up to the story. I don't listen that fast, unfortunately.
Yo, that beat just spaced me the fuck out, Tev. What the fuck? And I'm an MIA alien. At least say buckle up. Fantastic voyage through the complex. Check the ambience. Fiends see the truck pull up and do a zombie dance. Go zombie.
Fiends took the truck, pull up and do the zombie dance.
Go zombie, go. Lean with it itchy, then touch your tiny toe. I stay like that for about 3 minutes. Pop a soldier. People think it's drug, but really it's high yoga. I bipolar. Little man think he high yoga. Beef came like Iran. I told you. Buy some Folgers and stop snoozing on the wolves for peace sake.
Buy some Folgers.
Sleep and take you for your briefcase. Which
buy some Folgers.
Contains another briefcase. And then when you open that briefcase, it contains another briefcase.
It's a Russian doll.
Dot.
This has a very Wu-Tang feel to me as well.
That's 38. You go out and hammer nails with her all day, come back and it'll cut dead center on target every time. It's got a really nice action to it, and a heck of a wallop. You interested in an automatic? It's a Colt 25 automatic. It's a nice little gun. It's a beautiful little gun.
This feels very Wu-Tangish to me. The bells, you know, the storytelling on it, the jokes, the spaciness of the beat. This is a very RZA type beat to me. Very RZA type beat. So my only complaint that I would have is that I would have to listen to this 2 or 3 more times, because the way you were rapping in such an open space like that, you were kind of quick, which caught me off guard. It wasn't off tempo, but it was a little faster the way some of the delivery was coming out. So that's my only thing. I would probably go 90 to 92 on that one. I'd have to go back through it, but I love the production on it. It felt very movie-esque. It felt like it almost kind of had like a Quentin Tarantino kind of vibe to it, you know, Reservoir Dogs, something like that. A lot of overhead facts. Yeah, no, but like it's a perfect album track. I was watching some IG story today where dude was talking about, I can't remember who it was, it might have been Jermaine Dupri or somebody, talking about how nobody makes album arcs anymore. It's all single. This is part of this feels like an album. You know, this feels like when I grew up, where you sit down and listen to 13 songs, 17 songs in a row. And that's what this feels like. Because even though I gotta get other music in here as well, I want to come back to it. It feels more like I'm reading a story or something. So that's a big shout to you in the way you've organized this so far. Is really high level, man. So big shouts to Mowgli. I would love to be in the studio, man. I gotta come out there. I don't even have to say nothing. I'll just be quiet and sit back, and I want to watch this work, man, because this is phenomenal rapping, man. This is elite rapping for sure. Let's get into this next one. Big shouts to Samo. He's been here hanging out with us. Half a Watermelon. He sent me a whole project. Also, let me pin this to the top of the thread here, man. The lines is crazy on this. Let me see if I can pin this real quick, so you can go back and listen later. I'm giving myself likes and stuff. I'm not trying to do that. There it is. Let's get into this. Half a Watermelon, Samo. The name of the project is Words to Keep You Warm. That's not bad. That's not a bad name right there.
Oriental carpets, no shag, straight out the Soviet apartment. Yeah, the union been abolished, but I'm out in Leningrad trying to see who shoot the shit the farthest. Watermelon on my head got me feeling like Harmon Yuristan. Gave y'all jerks to Yervon. Blacked out Benz wagon, need I go on? Seeds all in it. Better cheese on my plate. Late night balcony, summer munchies. Gotta keep it authentic. Iconic, easily fuck around and find out. Vis-a-vis he, Mr. S to the A-Y, M-O. Posted on the balcony like a young Leo D. A Titanic flow, shawty know I ain't finna go down with the boat, even if it's...
Yeah, he's rapping quite well.
Head got me feeling like Harmon Yuristan. Gave y'all jerks to Yervon. Blacked out Benz wagon, need I go on?
This reminds me of some AZ would do.
Better cheese on my plate, late night balcony, summer munchies. Gotta keep it authentic. Iconic, easily fuck around and find out. Vis-a-vis he, Mr. S to the A-Y, Lambo.
That sample is crazy.
On the balcony like a
got the flute going off.
A Titanic flow. Shawty know I ain't finna go down with the boat. Even if it's meant to be. She talking on it, what you really mean to me. Me, I'm trying to figure out how we can establish buoyancy. Shit, yeah. You know I've been a fly guy. Come on over, arm and wide. Never.
I do think your vocals are just slightly underneath the beat. You sound like you just stepped on just a little bit. Like it's almost a degree of separation. Just a little. It's not terrible, but it's just slightly.
Been wanna lie, I'm just trying to get by. Stay satisfied with my piece of the pie. Flow so alarming.
Wells, what up, bro?
Charming. Far from a prince and my noodle look like ramen. But I ain't finna die on that hill like Lauren. I promise that searching for Zion. All the stress upon my mind, shit could get tiring. Feel like I'm in Eurostar, watermelon on my head. Feta cheese on my plate, savoring the sweet. Savoring the sweet. This that balcony flavoring at its peak, yeah.
This kind of feels like listening to somebody at a poetry slam. You know, because it almost doesn't feel like you wrote this. It almost feels freestyle. But I got to tell you, it don't sound bad, man. It's very chill. It's easily something you can put on the background and just vibe to.
Lifestyle might not make it. Made it to the top floor, straight from the basement.
Like you said, rockstar lifestyle might not make it. Made it to the top straight from the basement. That's not bad, man. Not a bad track for me at all, man. I would probably go 85 on that one right there. It's a little, like I said, it's a little poetry slam-ish. You know what I mean? You might be snapping. It's got that kind of a vibe to it, you know, coffee shop kind of vibe, laid back, chill. It has a space for it for sure. Definitely can use that in a lot of different media. So I like the joint, man. Big shouts to Samo. Welcome to the stream, Samo. Thanks for sending your music through, man. Thanks for rocking with your boy tonight. You came on a great night to hear some talented folk tonight. Big shouts to the whole Wolves gang. Woo! I got love for y'all, man. I'll give y'all you know what I'm saying? I want to be Wolves affiliated. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gotta be in. You can give me a prospect cut, just like they did in Sons of Anarchy. You know what I mean? Let's get into this next one. Ren and Stimpy, Choco Valance on this one right here, man. You waiting to get something played $1 get you through in the super chat, man. Hit that little $ thing down there, and we'll get you played real quick. Ren and Stimpy, Choco Valance. Let's check it out. This is Goatwxlvez. Yeah, good work, Samo.
Alright, who gonna go to store for me? Where Wolfie at? Wolfie! Wolfie, you go to store for me? Alright. Yo, I need beats and blunts. Tev send me your bunch. Shit sound like Pharaoh Munch and P. Ryan eating conch. Is the pack, got a stick that go boom and my pistol go back. This ain't that bad boy that.
Hey, Tev ain't missed with a beat yet. Come on, man. This is silly. This is silly, bro. You ain't missed with a beat yet. That's wild.
Goofy like this shit suitor fed. Rappers trying to stand next to the man with Gary Cooper legs, and I ain't even.
With Gary Cooper legs.
Factoids, the ratios ain't racial, and they fucking with them backboard. Done Dan Aykroyd, smoking dusters wet. Blues Brothers set before the Ghostbusters check. Something wrong in my head. I mean, who says shit like that? A weirdo with a beard full of coke that come back. Gun collector fully.
Who says this like that?
You don't want.
We gonna run this one back, man. We gotta run this one back. We gotta run this one back, man. Come on, man.
Where Wolfie at? Wolfie! Wolfie, you go to store for me? Alright.
I like the organ, too.
Yo, I need beats and blunts. Tev send me your bunch. Shit sound like Pharaoh Munch and P. Ryan eating conch. And Wolves is the pack, got a stick that go boom and my pistol go back. This ain't that bad boy that boofing like this shit suitor fed. Rappers trying to stand next to the man with Gary Cooper legs, and I ain't hating on them. I'm just stating factoids. The ratios ain't they fucking with them backboard. Done Dan Aykroyd, smoking dusters wet. Blues Brothers set before the Ghostbusters check. Something wrong in my head. I mean, who says shit like that? A weirdo with a beard full of coke that come back. Gun collector fully loaded. A fact that's duly noted. You don't want no smoke with them wolves. The wolves is colder than woolly mammoth balls in my drawers, itching for walls. Different scars that I earned along the way. It's like Renoir painting with blades. Look at me, don't use razors to shave. Raisin days.
It's like Renoir painting with blades. Come on, man.
Woolly mammoth balls in my drawers, itching for walls. Different scars that I earned along the way. It's like red wall pain with blades. Look at me, don't use razors to shave. Raising day, run a fade with 2 feet in the grave. People amazed at the words that I merged. This shit's absurd. It's like a burglar's urge to take turns on a verb. If you perturbed, I understand. Just flip me the bird, flip 2 of them, put them together. Now you throwing my herd. Nerd, flow disturbed. The mental health is important. Call 1-800, fuck the world and get a free extension cord sent.
Did you hear what he just said? Come on, bro. Something is wrong with you, man. You're a sicko, bro.
You perturbed, I understand. Just flip me the bird, flip 2 of them, put them together. Now you throwing my herd. Nerd, flow disturbed. The mental health is important. Call 1-800, fuck the world and get a free extension cord sent.
Oh my goodness, that remind me of 1-900 Hustler. Where who is it? Beans verse ends like that, where he ends all aggressive and then he clicks on him. That's what that remind me. That's he said call 1-800 F the world to get a free extension cord. Said that's funny. Crazy. That's crazy.
Hello, you have reached the Fuck the World hotline. If you want to kill yourself immediately, press 1.
Fuck that, if there was a button to kill you all, I'd probably press it. I heard them songs, nothing I'm impressed with. You just daydreaming, no manifesting. That's why this man invested. Watch the cash triple, silicone nipples, her juices trickle. She crazy for a nickel. Smack the Grim Reaper, take his sickle. One swing will leave you crippled. I'm Escobar, feeding you to a hippo. What's on the hip, bro, will help you slip more than a slippery slope. Without skis, we robbing the game. Without skis, words of guru. It's the steez, 36 B's inside of my headphones. You best head home. I behead domes just like a guillotine. You better move backward, Billie Jean. A Manny Pacquiao in the Philippines.
What up, C Murder?
Half black, half Philistine. I need $1 billion, God, what a million mean? I'm busting more rhymes than Buster. Don't make me crush ya, then dust ya inside of a dustpan. I'm dope like Angel Dust Grams in the nose of Whitney, motherfucking Houston. Houston, we got a problem. Do a song strong inside of a spaceship. The Mac 11 get your face tapped, leave you dead inside of a basement. But look, fuck a base statement. They just give me bank for every statement. Piss on the Hollywood pavement. We laughing at your lane cops. Tell you that was the aim pop. I'm dodging ass and raindrops. 2 push-ups until my base pop. Different areas the plane stop. What's on the working and can't guap. I hop on a song. I make it Big Daddy can't hide. Stupid, I'm undertaking cane spots. Into the world with all these deranged thoughts. And always trigger range plots. To a different level, my brain swat. Murder into all the pain stop. Fuck TikTok. We not on the same watch.
I mean, that last part was cool. What was the point of that? So I didn't like Chaco Valance's verse. It felt all over the place. It felt corny. It felt very early 90s or early 2000s Eminem-ish. I didn't care for that at all. I didn't think it. I think it brought the track down significantly because I was coming off a high from the man Mowgli's verse, and then we just jumped into the toilet. I didn't like that one at all. I would have scrapped that. I would have got a different artist. And there's no disrespect to you, bro, but I didn't like that at all. So for the first part of the song, I'd probably go 93, but for the second half, I'm not gonna rate that part. It wasn't good. So the track overall, I'd probably go 86 to just split the difference, cause yeah, I didn't dig that at all. So we just saw so aliens. So they talk about aliens a lot, and right now it's the big thing where they got these new alien task force in the different areas of the government. They created some new task force and some new things to look out for as far as, you know, finding aliens. Well, they just suddenly recovered some baby aliens in Mexico. So they just had their first public hearing on aliens in Mexico, and they found 2 small mummified specimens, and allegedly they were discovered in Peru in 2017 and are 700 to 1800 years old. They only have 3 fingers and elongated heads. I don't know what to make of this, man. We're opening up as a country about aliens. People are being more honest about it, but this looks kind of suspect to me. I don't know about this. Like, are y'all looking for attention? I don't know, man. But then again, they do look very, very weird. And I know humans probably didn't build the pyramids, so they look creepy though. They look very creepy. It looks like Mars Attacks. I don't know if y'all remember Mars Attacks. Looks like some Mars Attacks type stuff. Let's keep it moving with more music. Let's get into this next one. Money Mowgli, Tev95, Goatwxlvez. The name of this track right here is Oladipo. Victor Oladipo? Let's see what we got. It does look like E.T. Also, Goondog.
I got them verse.
My bad, Goondog. I got you on deck. I didn't mean to skip you. I got you coming up right now. It does look like E.T. That's funny.
The smooth criminal on beat breaks. I got them verse that fix a T-fake. And Ted beats a street bass. Still juking with a knee brace. Cooking up that clean pace with shooters that keep their weed lace. Slide.
Still cooking with a knee brace? Come on, man.
Beat breaks. I got them.
I saw you, Doug. I got you. My bad.
And Ted beats a street bass. Still juking with a knee brace. Cooking up that clean pace with shooters that keep their weed lace. Sliding like sea bass. I think they said it's sea bass. Young Nicky Diaz selling water to a fish. Smoking trees with the triads. Building with a griot. In the
trees with the triads and triads.
Me boy, they don't got the angels we got. Even though I've been roped over 100-something time. For 6, 9, and 12. That's more than half the time.
6, 9, and 12.
Throwing cocktails through their windshield. You don't want no smoke. You don't even want attention. Rappers step up to the plate. We start bringing in the infield. But we step on the plate. We make that bitch do a windmill. Stepping, letting the Glen spill. My fire been rekindled. They say wolves don't miss. Like the fire on the gimbal. Ever saw school me up. Watch Revengers reassemble.
Like still fire on the gimbal.
Put a dimple in your temple. See the symbol on the kilo. Put the rental on the repo. One time my nigga Philo standing tall like Oladipo. Kept the G code on the Rico. We don't talk to them people. Asked them what they need. He told me the world Chico.
See, this has the album feel. Now I don't know about the Ren and Stimpy joint. I might have taken that out. Because this coming on right after Briefcase would have definitely given a different, like a complete shift in the sound to me. But just the way you're talking over this really simple kind of open area, this open landscape, and you just ripping off these bars, man. This is dope. But it feels like a movie. I feel like this would be perfect on a Reservoir Dogs soundtrack or like something Tarantino. It all feels Tarantino to me.
Calico, Calico, tally ho on a tally ho. Taking down is when I'm up as far as them slopes and them valleys go. I try to explain, but you still wouldn't understand. Tev 95 beats, that's the motherfucking man. Beats for 10 bands, but the PR going upper. And everybody know, oh, that's why we told the cutter. Hustle all day, where it still be home for supper. Then go to work all night, 20 bows up in the cupboard. They say your soul will suffer if you doing righteous work. I get some instrumentals, check out how my knife will work. Everything I write is murk. Every time I write a verse, a rap.
He said I Ginsu instrumentals, check out how my knife is, something with the knife. That was dope.
But dies on the inside, I should be selling life alert. Tell your artists bite the dirt, hug the ground.
He said dies on the inside, I should be selling life alert.
Go to work all night, 20 bows up in the cupboard. They say your soul will suffer if you doing righteous work. I get some instrumentals, check out how my knife will work. Everything I write is murk. Every time I write a verse, a rapper dies on the inside, I should be selling life alert. Tell your artists bite the dirt, hug the ground, shots fired. Try to keep up, got tired. You fucking with the top tier, I mean the top tier. Shit just got weird. They said they on the same level. I look around, they not here. Weird.
Tell the folks I said what up.
Ponder the events.
Shouts to Flyer.
I forgot my gloves. Don't forget to wipe the prints.
Yeah, it just feels very, very movie-ish, man.
I say be happy with what you got.
You'll be happy. Me, I want what's coming to me.
Oh, well, what's coming to you?
World, Chico.
Yeah, I like these movie samples too, man. Very dope, man. Very dope. That one is so straightforward. Most rappers couldn't rap on a beat like that because you really have to have your stuff organized. And I can easily tell with your flow, you had it mapped out really well. Storytelling kind of feel to it, even though I don't know that you were telling a particular story on that, but it kind of felt like it. It felt more like a free verse, but it had some kind of structure to it. I liked it a lot, man. I'm gonna probably go 91 on that joint right there. I don't know that it has a ton of replay value for me. Like most of this project I would listen to. So this is almost something I feel like through track 7 I would listen to the majority of this through. Might get a skip on this after a couple times, but that's really the only one. And then I'm probably gonna skip Choco's verse on a Choco's verse on the last joint. I probably skip, but not a lot of skipping happening right now. Let's get into the Goondog joint. I appreciate you for being patient. My bad, dog. Sometimes my mind works faster than my My hands do. Let's get in this one right now. Sent to us from Goondog. This is MB Now. Name of this joint is Stranded. Let's check it out.
With LifeWell, helping.
Shout out to Art. What up with you, bruh?
I've been feeling like I'm stranded. I'm standing all alone by myself, and I've been talking to myself in this Glock. I know that I'm damaged. These chances is everything I got. You gon' need a shelter, make me stop. Diamonds dancing with no sunlight. This gun right the side of my belt. Fuck a homie, I can slide by myself. Diamonds dancing with no sunlight. This gun right the side of my belt. Fuck a homie, I can slide by myself.
I like that. I like that effect with the echo right there, like with the radio kind of stereo sound on it. That's pretty cool. That's a good treatment to get the vocal. That was smart.
Silence for them sucker homie, I can slide by myself. Diamonds dancing with no sunlight, this gun right the side.
Yeah, I like that.
Fuck a homie, I can slide by myself. 1 minute silence for them soldiers. I've been getting bands, it's hard to hold up. Cause speaking on the game, cause you don't know us. We flipping shit Motorola's, this pistol popping like sodas. And fast cars, no more Corollas. But to the neck, I'm alone.
Not bad.
Size out of pocket, hey stop it, ain't no need for no talking. Fuck all your friendly conversations. Stress gone cause I lost it, my friendly fire is rocket. Fuck that back and forth.
This is mixed really well too.
Diamonds dancing with no sunlight, this gun right the side of my belt. Fuck a homie, I can slide by myself. Diamonds dancing with no.
I like this, man.
This gun right the side of my belt. Fuck a homie, I can slide by myself. I've been feeling like I'm stranded, I'm standing all alone.
It's got a lot of radio appeal to it. If this came on when I was in the car driving, and it doesn't feel like it's very threatening either. So that's a really good aspect to have in this song because he's talking about sliding by himself and me and my pistol talking to each other. You know, so it's got some of those elements, but it doesn't come across as threatening. So I wouldn't have to change this in the car with my little ones.
Myself and I've been talking to myself in this Glock. I know that I'm damaged. These chances is everything I got. You gon' need a shelter, make me stop. I've been feeling like I'm stranded. I'm standing all alone by myself, and I've been talking to myself in this Glock. I know that I'm damaged. These chances is everything I got. You gon' need a shelter, make me stop. Hey, loyalty come with lawyer fees. I just got diamonds so they can notice me.
You said loyalty come with lawyer fees. That's dope.
We hoopers, we can shoot it close range or blow it from the 3 pistol.
That's cold. He's starting to get into it now.
Need a shelter, make me stop. Hey, loyalty come with lawyer fees. I just got diamonds so they can notice me. We hoopers, we can shoot it close range.
I like that.
3 pistol in the house, don't ever bring it while you on the plane. Nerd up in my eyes, trying to condone it. Tinted with the only time I'm up in traffic. Sounding like standing ovation, where these weapons get to clapping. Sorry, ma, I'm a gangster, blame the city for what happened. Fuck a sneak this, we dress this shit like a pageant.
I like this, man.
Now.
He said we address this ish like a pageant. I like this one. He really picked up the second verse with a lot of imagery and a lot of honesty. He said I bought diamonds just to feel better about myself. I like that, man.
Check my drip, trying to stand out. Ay. Fuck shooting that house, we gon' camp out. Ay. You got your pull
up. Camp out.
So blame out the Glock. Now it's hard for him to talk. Man, he packed like out. I'm stranded, I'm standing all alone by myself. And
that's a great song.
Myself in this Glock. I know that I'm damaged. These chances is everything I got. You gon' need a shelter, make me stop. I've been feeling like I'm stranded.
This is good. Shouts to Goondog. This is a good one, man.
Talking to myself in this Glock. I know that I'm damaged. These chances is everything I got. You gon' need a shelter, make me stop.
Yeah, I like that one. I like that one because it's really smart. You're really dressing up the the violence and the gun references with, like, he has this kind of syrupy voice, this kind of like whiny young, almost teenager, maybe 18 to 22-year-old kid. So he's got some natural pain in it, some natural angst, like kind of a punk feel to it. But he's also talking very, very kind of, he's got a lot of street essence in that joint. He's talking about some things. So I like how he dresses it up, and I like the cleverness in doing that. So I like that one a lot. I'm going to go 95 on that. It's got a lot of commercial appeal to it, and I think artists don't do enough. If you're a hardcore artist where that's what you do, where you're a bar-heavy rapper, you're a battle rapper, obviously you're not going to hide your references as much. But if you're trying to appeal to more people, sometimes you got to dress it up a little bit. I think he did a good job of dressing that up. Let's get into, looks like we just had Chris McKnight. My man Chris at Night just hit the super duper. We're going to play this real quick, then we're going to jump back into a great album so far, man. I'm just thoroughly impressed with it, man. The rapping it is at top levels right now, man. This is, You're giving out master classes on how to rap right now. Let's get into this one right now. Slime you out the... I guess he remixed the new Drake joint, it sounds like. Chris at Night, let's see what we got. Okay, all right, Chris at Night, who is this girl, man? I know on your last project you took a voice memo and made it an interlude, and it was very, very dope. But if that's the same girl, now you're picking on her, all right? I got to put that out there. I appreciate you, Mowgli. You're a real one, and you're a great rapper. Oh, okay. Oh, you made this beat? Oh, okay, good. I'm like, don't put that girl out no more. This is pretty good though. This is right in your lane. Did you make this, Chris? This is right in your lane, bro. Hey, this ain't bad at all. I don't like how long you cut the bass portion of the beat out. I wish that would have been shorter. Like, is it gonna come back? Because this part just feels really empty. Now, if you were to put like another voice memo, or if you were to put some kind of sample, some kind of audio sample from something else over this part of the beat, that would make a lot of sense. It's definitely not bad, bro. Like I said, I would bring the bass line back way sooner. You know, bring that back earlier because it was a little too much air under it. I like it though, it's pretty good. That right there is the homie Chris at Night, his fourth beat. I like it though, man. I would probably go about an 84, 85 on it. Only reason is I didn't like that long space you had without no bass in there. That felt too empty to me. But it's another reason it's more of an 84 for me because I'm trying to think how I would rap on that, and I don't really know. But then again, I don't really do beats like that. But I'm sure I could come up with something. It doesn't strike me as something I get inspired by immediately. Let's jump back into the feature artist of the night. Great album so far, going stupid. Big shout out to Chris tonight. Drop your scores for that beat. Like I said, I'm in the 84, 85 range. Drop your score. Let them know what you think. Definitely not bad, man, for some early work. You just getting into it. That is actually pretty far along for somebody who's new to it. This song is crazy, too, man. I heard portions of this one earlier. Meth versus Chef. Shotties on this one. Man.
I'm in the city.
See, this my type speed, might be slightly out of pocket, but all my shit is bullets going rockets. Your Tez
bullets going rockets.
Low key, all the comments gonna be a bunch of wolf and goat emojis, stepping over lions and bears like I ain't even care. I like Iverson over Lou with the black and white pair, quite rare type shitty.
Iverson of the black and white answers. What was that, like the answer? That might have been the first pair of those. Oh, them shoes was cold, man.
Low key, all the comments gonna be a bunch of wolf and goat emojis, stepping over lions and bears like I ain't even care. I like Iverson over Lou with the black and white pair, quite rare type shit, even a hater might share. They been slept, but check, all the man's right here. I care how I push it together, I think I'm clever, even though we go dumber than shit on it. That's medical, musical, especially criminal, no subliminal sneak shit, we don't respect it. The problem be the first to tell you I ain't no rapper. More like a Trapper Joe in the fish section bagging a boat. Whoa.
More like a Trapper Joe. I ain't no rapper, whoa.
Till a tag on my toe. I'm flagging wolves, breaking rock, pocket full of stone, no yabba dabba do. They do, car smoke in the lobby, forgot my limey, almost put the high me. But now I'm about to be the body. Called Tevin, he came down with a Tommy, you brought Shotty and Shotty.
What's up?
Well shit, Shotty brought the Shotty.
Oh yeah, I got these fools, man.
I'm in the city.
You know I got you, homie. Where they at though? What you mean they left?
See, this is creating that vibe. Again, I keep talking about how it has a movie. I was almost thinking this would be a great soundtrack. You could probably, depending on how the rest of this project sounds, you could literally use the majority of this for a soundtrack. If you had a movie that was kind of gritty, maybe had like, definitely had to have kind of a like, I don't know, Alabama. It's definitely got had a Florida vibe to it. You just got to ride, like you riding through the slums. It's just got this like, this kind of dark grittiness to it, man. It's perfect for a movie, man.
I thought y'all wanted that smoke.
Y'all really put this together well.
Don't ever grab a goat by the horns.
That's hard.
Don't ever judge a threat by the noise. Your girl got a fascination with exotic toys. She read the blowjob application and she got employed. I never claimed to be the.
That's one of my favorite lines in a while. She read the blowjob application and now she's employed.
Your girl got a fascination with exotic toys.
That's funny.
She read the blowjob application and she got employed.
It definitely Kubrick. Yes.
But it's something I could not avoid. I probably wouldn't exist if there was not a void.
That's a fact.
It's Donald Duck versus Donald Goins. You comparing fish to whales, and normally I'd wish them well, but I'm out of coins.
Good luck next time.
Wow. Johnny going crazy.
Your girl got a fascination with exotic toys. She read the blowjob application and she got employed. I never claimed to be the best, but it's something I could not avoid. I probably wouldn't exist if there was not a void.
That's a fact.
It's Donald Duck versus Donald Goins. You comparing fish to whales, and normally I'd wish them well, but I'm out of coins.
Good luck next time.
Fuck it, I want all the smoke. I had a vegan bitch that never let me beat, but she made it an art to choke. I used to rock the Tommy in the starter.
She made it an artichoke. Artichoke? That's Shotty. Shit, he came hard, bro. I like that. So Mowgli's verse was cool. Shotty took this one. Shotty went crazy on this one.
It wouldn't exist if there was not a void.
That's a fact.
It's Donald Duck versus Donald Goins. You comparing fish to whales, and normally I'd wish them well, but I'm out of coins.
Good luck next time.
Fuck it, I want all the smoke. I had a vegan bitch that never let me beat, but she made it an art to choke. I used to rock the Tommy in the starter coats. Now it's wolf, goat, logos on the wool coats, and other articles. This rap shit is fly, but real life you ain't really equipped. You on IG Live trying to think of the wittiest quips. On video clips. Oh, you really a lick. My young shooters told me it's finna be lit. And meanwhile, I got cherry cake and a lemon king palm. A slap wood full of kush, and we gon' let them ping pong.
That shit, man.
Brody, you ain't never tasted nothing this strong. I hope you motherfuckers brought some lip balm.
I'm in the city.
Goofy ass.
Yo, Shotty, what's wrong with you, bro? Some of the verses on this project, man. God damn, man. Ooh. Yeah, probably go 97 on that one. Probably go 97, 98 on that one. That's fantastic, man. Again, you said Stanley Kubrick. I'm upset with myself. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's just got this. Because Stanley Kubrick films, they feel like decadent. You know what I mean? This whole project to me is like grimy decadence. You know, it's like I don't know, a mink coat in like a trap house. You know, it just feels like there's a griminess right alongside this like richness. I don't know, man. It's fantastic. I'm a fat boy. I think in fat boy terms, so that's partially why my breakdown is like that. But that's hard, man. That's great. Shotty went crazy on that one, man. That verse was serious. Keep things rolling right now, man. More stuff on the way. Great music tonight. You know, I expected this to be good because I know how Mowgli gets down with the flows and I see what Tev 95 does with the beat. So I knew this was gonna be special, but I don't think I was prepared for how special it actually is. Let's get into the next one. This is someone new to the stream. I have never heard of this artist before. 5G Frequency is the name of the artist. Remember SB is the name of the track. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Hey yo, you feeling that frequency? Yeah, 5G.
about 100,000 views on this video too. So.
Fuck you looking at, pussy change your attitude. I leave your ass 6 feet laying latitude. Solid balls, each one they will go standing. Lyrically smart like I just graduated Stanford.
He sounds a little bit like Exhibit.
I leave your ass 6 feet laying latitude. Solid balls, each one they will go standing. Lyrically smart like I just graduated Stanford. How you going ape if you Diddy Kong? You're Jada Smith and now I'm Mr. Hahn. Like a fly, you don't know what type of shit I'm on. Never made you girly before the break of dawn. So best advice for you.
The energy on it is right. The beat is pretty dope too. Definitely got a little bit of a older school feel to it. It feels like late 2000s. But it's not bad, man. I like the energy come with. It feels like a song that girls would do a dance video to.
Never made you girly before the break of dawn. So best advice for you, stay hidden. Cause my goons will size you up like you getting fitted.
Like you getting fitted.
Ham if you're born chicken. Your flavorless second was seasoned in the white kitchen.
No way you're going ham if you're a chicken.
Bitch, don't you got like 3 jobs? Flipping Krabby Patties like you SpongeBob.
I like the Krabby Patty references are funny no matter where they come from.
CEO, bought the over rich mind, trying to get the sack of money, y'all pit Steve Jobs.
Bro, yo, don't touch the bread. Don't touch the bread.
Don't touch the bread, dummy.
Off the fucking wall. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, rest in peace to Steve Jobs, man. Rest in peace.
Nigga, fuck Steve Jobs. Android.
Not just finished rolling up a mean J.
That's fantastic. That I would have cut that out and used that in another song. I'm gonna play that back. That's fantastic.
Jobs, man, rest in peace.
I got an Android.
Cheese on my mind, though I'm not a fan of green bays. Me, myself, and Nas put it 3 ways. It's a fucking rap like the gifts on your B-day. Rarely seen, so they say I live a ghost life. But mainstream artists need somebody to ghost right.
He said, I've never seen, so I may be ghost-like, but mainstream artists need another artist to ghostwrite. I like that.
My flow hot lava. Pose on the beat like I added in a comma. Nigga, really, it was not.
It's catchy.
Shake that ass, shake them asses to my sambas.
It has like a Busta Rhymes sound, too.
I use words you wouldn't find in the Webster. Blow this flower bomb. All the one is your nectar. I spit a little game and mix it with peer pressure. The beats get gobbled like a turkey. Brain freeze artists with my lyricals.
He said beats get gobbled like they turkey. I don't know if that's a good bar or not, but it's funny.
I made it stand out like a cold sore herpes.
Like a cold stand out like a cold sore or herpes.
In New Jersey, if they going hard, I must be going harder. My bottles all gone, I'm sauced, tartar. Stop shooting them bricks. I'm like a remote adjust.
He said I'm sauced, tartar.
Click. 3 or 4 watches that go tick in the closet in the half full of piece of shit floating in the toilet water. When I ask if it's nice, they say kinda sorta. There's a sign around your neck saying out of order. I'm stacking bread up in the game. I'm a money hoarder.
A money hoarder. 5 frequency. Remember SB. I like that as it went on. I mean, he's charismatic. His delivery, it reminded me of Busta Rhymes. It was kind of all over the place, very animated, but it was interesting, and it was easy for him to get off his quotables because I make you pause like a comma and a whatever. Like, that's dope. Like, he had these little things he did, these little tidbits he did sound-wise to make you, to keep you engaged in it. You know, they stopped the beat at certain points. It did a lot of really smart things. I thought the video was really creative as well. It's got, like I said, it's got 100,000 views, and I can kind of see why it keeps your attention. The beat was pretty strong as well. I like that, man. I'm going to go 91 on that joint. Maybe 91, maybe 92. I'm not sure how often I would listen to it, and I would probably skip it about halfway through because I think it's got a level of childishness, a level of animation that isn't really for me. I think that might be more, like I said, it reminds me of something that like 15-year-old girls would do a dance video to, you know, for their cheer competition. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? You know, that's definitely you got a lane to it. You know, people will buy that. I want to show y'all this real quick, man. The country's falling apart. I think America's a great place, man, but I also think there's some significant changes that need to be made to keep it successful and help people. You know what I mean? So a new Oregon law removes reading, writing, and math requirements to help students of color. This is the most outrageous thing I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a lot of nonsense. And I've seen a lot of racist things, but this is outrageous. So Oregon Governor Kate Brown signed a bill that high school students do not have to prove they can read or write or do math to graduate. So what were you doing in school? I mean, if you want to drop out to pursue something, or if you want to drop out to sell something, do what you do. But if you're going to go through 4 years of school and you can't read and write, what is the point of that? Charles Boyle, who's a spokesperson for the governor, said that the new standards would help benefit the state's Black, Latino, Latinx, Indigenous, Asian, Pacific Islander, tribal students of color. How? I just they're talking about new ways of assessing the way the schools are developed. We got to do better. We got to do better for everyone. I don't know what the solution is, but I know this ain't it. This is absolutely atrocious. And you're not helping these students by changing the standard. Changing the standard isn't going to help anything. You have to try to help the kids rise to whatever the standard is. Lowering the standard doesn't help anybody. It just makes us have dumber citizens. And we don't need that. We've got enough dumb ones. Let's get back into it. Goatwxlvez, Money Mowgli, 795 going crazy so far. Johnny Storms, No Emotion. Excuse me. Johnny Storms, the name of the song, featuring No Emotion and the Gods, our homies, Mowgli, 795. I think I want to be a part of Goatwxlvez just so I can do that and feel like it means something.
Slide with me. Wake up in the morning, flame on, Johnny Storms. Children of the corner, some J's that's probably torn. But their soul in no hole, it's cold, not very warm. Trying to champion my pain with Dom Perignon. Got ghosts in their head, rent free. Must have a complex, my dead posted up everywhere. Like rusty lawn chairs, but to put it in context, I think they got my back, whoa. Till the world blow, they got us ducking all the shrapnel in my pack, no. It's vice versa, might have heard of the wolf from down the way. Play a beat and write a murder, something like a mercenary doing pro bono, either a lobo or a mono, crazy than fair promo. Money mogul with a nose like Sonny Bono. Fake plug said he sold $1 million bricks at Tony Romo's. Whoa. Listen, I don't even care, but maybe shut the fuck up sometimes. Don't overshare. Yeah.
That's a bar for the world. My real quick sidebar. My wife went to a birthday party today and heard a lot of stuff, and it was just interesting because she's like, I didn't ask anything.
Baby, shut the fuck up once in a while.
Woke up in the morn, flame on, Johnny Storm. No Batiman, Jamaican born. I know exactly where the wealth lies and where the wealthiness lies. I wish I could open up more, but I feel safer when locking doors. Trust you could never read my rhyme book through the layers of dust. It sucks to look at someone feel like they're not being felt. Stay quiet when the deck of cards on the deck is being dealt by pirates. Who would prevail in a game of chess, a cocaine rabbit or a scissor snail? The fairy tales of spells and sorcery left its mark on society. My heartbeat changes every time I add drugs to it. You would never imagine how much work it takes to make music. If you have actual facts, I'm gonna need you to prove it. Is it true that Freddie Mercury invented Band-Aids? It's pretty crazy when pancakes are getting made in a bowl. Please stop telling me how great I am at grading cheese. I'm stressed out from grading 3-year-old SATs. The grass is always green on the other side until you decide to use real drugs. Your side chick needs to stop hugging you with main character energy. Can you hear me without the batteries in your...
He said some very interesting things. I don't like this delivery, and I don't like him on this beat. I think he should just talk on his own and just be an interlude by itself, or be an intro or an outro. Some of the stuff he's saying is actually like really, really funny. But it sounds weird against this beat.
It's green on the other side until you decide to use real drugs. Your side chick needs to stop hugging you with main character energy.
That is funny. She needs to stop hugging you with main character. That's hilarious.
Can you hear me without the batteries in your hearing aid? I want to be black as Blade slaying a room full of Caucasian vampires. Before I drank this 6-pack, she looked like Crip Matt. You gotta love it when a girl with a underbite.
He said before I drank this 6-pack, she looked like Crip Mac. That's hilarious too.
It's giving you top. Whatever you let go, gravity will gradually make it drop. Rise and shine to some money, Mowgli and Tev 95. Look at my mask, it's golden. Don't ask, who am I? No emotion. Money Mowgli, Tev 95. The gods. Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like he should just have his own track. Like he doesn't. You don't need to put no music behind him. Just let him talk, cause he's hilarious. He's funny, but But it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit on that track to me. Like that was. I would have scrapped that from the project. I wouldn't have had this on here because it really doesn't do anything to stand out. And I mean, what we got, in my opinion, I'm enjoying it so much. This is almost like a classic project to me. So this kind of detracts from that a little bit. And this is the first Tev 95 beat I didn't like. It just felt too plain, and it was it's interpolation of another beat or another song that I can't remember off the top of my head, but it didn't do a lot for me. It didn't do a lot for me. So I'd probably go 80 on that one. It didn't. No Emotion has some funny lines in there. I love the side chick needs to stop hugging you with main character energy. That was hilarious. Let's get into this next one, man. Goatwxlvez, Money Mowgli, Tev 95, Snapper Village, featuring B-Leaf.
White Wolves for 152 all the way to Snapper Village and Snapper Creek smoking geek. Sheesh, that real spillage. They tryna say I'm a shaded character. Who, me? Might just have to rob the Bank of America, huh? Forgot to put my mask on, but fuck it though. Them crackers ain't gon' catch me in the bungalows, whoa. I trigger toe, the villas know. It's sold to the treetops. Got the trap jumping like the ankle padded Reeboks. You know the ones them bitches used to rock with the matching headband. If them cracker catch me like it's a fact, I'm a dead man. Shit, I kinda hope I get rolled and see the Fed fam. I do that time on that headstand, buddy. Listen,
I'll do that time. And he's talking about going into the federal penitentiary like I do that time on a headstand, buddy.
Boy said I should kick down different doors. Stretching in the morning, early onset, rigor mortis, walking dead, hitting my phone like, yo, I got a microwave. They stole my Wolfie Huffy when he forgot to put the bike away. I'ma smack the grease out you when I catch you.
Smack the grease out your
face and make a mess into your head poutine. Yo, Teddy Beats is cracking, I'm the mescaline. Mix it up and make a new drug, call it Cassetafine. Cha-ching from half court, then
Cassetafine
from the logo. Nah, that's Money Mowgli, you know. Fuck with the Lobo from the Avenue. Tev got me in my bag again. Rappers think they same level, but can't copy the acumen.
So let's rerun it like what's happening. This abdomen came with instinct from the abdomen. I had to win. Each moment lost was gambling. Them Creek boys carried the rock like they be traveling. I never dabbled in, no stranger to the acts they in growing.
Carried the rock like they was traveling. That's dope.
Up when family counting money can interact with them. I seen an avalanche, y'all glorifying snow. I bet y'all didn't know there's a little more to the podcast hosting bad jokes. But yo, it feels good to be alive. Survived 1999 without being at Station 5. Detective Palmer tried, couldn't connect the family ties. The case died. I was at the creek sauna in between some thighs. Plenty memories, different century energy, OG pedigree, DNA embedded heresy. With that trajectory, we had to break out.
DNA embedded heresy. That's a bar right there.
The contingency could've catch us off of taxes. Crackers got us on conspiracy. Damn. Probably so.
I like this one.
Yo, he was like the third house built in Kendall, man. Why you think that was? Keep thinking y'all know what I'm built from, man. Fuck out of here.
This has a Quentin Tarantino. This has a Clint Eastwood vibe to it. Very dusty trail, cowboys, Gran Torino type feel to it. I liked B-Leaf's verse. I thought we got a lot of high level Mowgli on that joint. The bars are going crazy, showing a lot of the charisma he always shows. A lot of there's some jokes in there. You know, who, me? You know what I mean? Like a lot of the personality. Again, that's one thing I really appreciate about what Mowgli does is the personality is heavy, man. It's always infused. It's like the butter to the steak. You know, it's always infused with some good seasoning to it. I like that a lot. B-Leaf did a good thing too, man. He was kind of spitting. He had a different kind of delivery, different kind of flow, but it actually accentuated the track really well. It was like a good side, you know, like a well done side of asparagus. I appreciated that whole joint. I'm gonna go 92 on that right there. 91, 92. It's not high value replay for me. I don't know that would be something I would listen to daily. But again, if you talk about the arc of the album, if you talk about creating an actual album instead of 1,000 mixtape cuts, that's definitely an album cut, man. And it definitely had its own mood to it. I think it's really important that you establish, you know, I think it's really important that you establish a mood on your track. So great job of doing that. So far, this project I think there's only one track that's gotten below a 90, and that was the Johnny Storms joint. Everything else has been high level, man. I will say it's looking like my favorite project this year so far. And it's not, you know, it's not gonna be particularly close, I don't think. Let's get into this next one. I got somebody hit my inbox. Big shouts to Romanique Jones. I think his rap name is Romanique. Do I have the track though, or did I lose it? All right, well, we'll jump to the next one. We'll go back to that. I got to download it or find what I did with it. Let's get into this next joint. Stanley took us with the homie Art Marrera on this joint. This is Goatwxlvez, Money Mowgli, Ted 95.
With a bazooka team out. Razor 6 April, this is 2016. Roger, let's get bazooka team now. Be on the way at 0.
Big Wolf Ghosts made other players in the game on the move post, throwing audio audibles deeper than them U-boats. Miami UFOs from outer space.
Audio audibles deeper than them U-boats? That's crazy. The U-boats that go under, aren't those submarines? Or they were something in the wars. I don't know which war it was. But yeah, the German U-boats, right?
Way farther than Pluto. Taking bread, cheese, and prosciutto. Cause you know, ain't nothing sweet. Watch your glucose. Grew up watching Naruto, Demon Fox under my school clothes. Really your wolf, though, with my wolf wolves. Raising hell. Fuck them beige gray and them blue coats. Study your history, look for them loopholes. Wouldn't be no Nikola Jokic without no Tony Kukoc.
Ooh. Oh, man, that's a bar. Yes, sir. Shout out to Tony Kukoc. That's facts, baby. I grew up in the Chicagoland area at that time. Kukoc was a beast, and he was super underrated.
Wolf, though, with my wolf wolves. Raising hell. Fuck them beige gray and them blue coats. Study your history, look for them loopholes. Wouldn't be no Nikola Jokic without no Tony Kukoc. And kudos to everybody listening to this song right here. I'm with Ruben and he said, Hijo de puta gonorrea. It's pretty dope you made it this far. Got no gimmicks or diss bars. But if you listen to this bar, you could probably hear a kid's heart. Lost at the quick mark, stuck in the bottom. All he needed was a kickstart, a swift kickstart, and it took us. Played a big part even though it felt cold. Turned out to have a big heart and gave it to the world who didn't know it was there. He tried to steal it back, but it got lost somewhere.
He told the story about a kid at Quick Mart. That's a crazy way to end that verse.
Yeah. Till we meet again, drove over medians, spoke to a medium, made so many plans, I'm God's favorite comedian. Recently been writing till my heartbeat is hard because the bars be speeding up for BPM. So till the machine next to the hospital bed's beeping increases and I cease to exist while friends feel the breezes. It's impossible to resist writing to a beat. I went from walking on fire to feeling lighter on my feet. Jumped in ciphers in the street, try to decipher what I speak. The stories behind my tombstone hyphen goes deep till the day of my wake, back to nights with no sleep. My inner child and I'll keep playing hide and go seek, try to resurrect. It's a messy act when thinking out the box results inside a tesseract. Itinerant.
That was a bar.
Map.
Thinking outside the box resides inside a tesseract. That was hard.
Interacting with Chester Cat before I bridge the gap from diss bars to being absent at listening parties. Those there to bask. Where's Art Marrera? They ask. No emotion turns his phone bearing a task. I was able to show face because of a man wearing a mask.
That's not bad. I was able to show face because of a man wearing a mask. Is like a bar to MF Doom right there or something? So that's not bad as far as like the ambiance that the track set. You know what I mean? Like the whole vibe of it kind of had a sad a sad feeling to it. I think both artists captured that feeling really well. I would probably listen to that song again, just being straight up. It didn't do much for me. I did kind of like the storytelling that Mowgli did toward the back half of his verse. I thought Art had some interesting bars in his as well, and I thought they were fairly clever. The overall tone of the song didn't appeal to me a lot, but I like where you placed it. I wanted to say something about the arrangement of this project. It's really arranged very, very well. Like I said, it actually has a complete arc. I feel like there's an early, the beginning, middle, and end. It feels like reading a book almost. This would have been a boring chapter for me. I probably wouldn't have, you know. It's not terrible though. It's probably about an 85 for me. On the lower end of the tracks on this project so far, but definitely not bad. You know what I mean? Just not in my wheelhouse to what I'm gonna listen to consistently. Let's get into this next joint. I think I downloaded it now. This guy, his name is Ramanique. He's got a guy named GZB on this joint.
Need you on my mind.
I'm Fine Part 2.
Waste my time. See you. Analyzer got the fire. I'm fine. I don't even need you on my mind. All you do is take up and waste my time. See you and never see you. I'm fine. I don't even need you on my mind. All you do is take up and waste my time. If I ever see you, I'm acting like I never see you. Shoot fly, I wouldn't wanna be you. Can't give you no redos, you gon' have to redo. Say you never tried to, guess I never tried to. Your love validated like some forces that I'll see through. You thug my heart, then your heart, then I'm a thug too. I would never need you, you don't need me. I can never reach you, I don't need no tissue. I can never trust you, I can never trust me. I don't wanna kiss you, no I got some issues, but you got some issues. All I ever needed me, so I never needed you.
I really like how he's stacking his vocals. That because what he's saying is super basic. It's nothing complicated here. It's very straightforward. But the way he's layering his vocals, it really kind of keeps you engaged. He's doing a good job of harmonizing them all and really having them meet together, and it sounds good. It's like a good sandwich.
Got kids to feed, so I ain't tryna please you. One life to live, so I can't give it to you. Swear I lost connection like a Bluetooth. Hit me like a train without the choo-choo. Now I'm smoking like a train, get my screws.
I'm a train without the choo-choo.
So you try to ride.
And that's what I'm talking about, the basicness of the lines in this song. A train like the choo-choo. He's being very, very basic, but it actually works in this case because the song is kind of cookie cutter. You know, it'll work in a lot of places though.
You can call it kamikaze, I can pass on my life. It's been moving slow, but I'ma make it move faster. I've been praying to the Lord, but I don't even need a pastor. Trying to pull my cord, you better know what you're after. I've been sleep like a boy on this grade A tell. I'm fine, I don't even need you on my mind. All you do is take up and waste my time. If I ever see you, I'm acting like I never see you. Shoot fly, I wouldn't wanna be you. Can't give you no redos, you gon' have to redo. Say you never tried to, guess I never tried to. Your love validated like some forces that I'll see through. You thug my heart, then your heart, then I'm a thug too.
I'm fine, oh I got that blick every time I ride. Chasing that money, I'm sorry I ain't got time. But let a nigga play any day, I'ma slide. Yeah, I'ma slide. These whole
I normally don't like songs with the heavy auto tune, but it's not bad. He's got the right tone in his voice to make it work. I think it's a little off, but it doesn't sound terrible.
Loving the crew and telling you
this song isn't bad.
Loyalty over love, don't let these hoes play with your mind. Trying to thug your heart, these hoes be lying while they crying. Niggas dying about these hoes, ain't no point in even trying. But I'm good, fooling with a thick little bitch from the hood. She gon' throw it back and I'ma hit her with that wood.
Real smooth.
Back cause I be in it like I should. Kept it 100, she chasing money overstood.
I'm fine,
This is a song you can ride to real easy. I actually like the second verse better than I did the first just because of the smoothness of his voice. It was real easy. It's an interesting song. The first verse had a lot of great layering to it, and the melody that was created, you know, was real nice in the beginning. Not a bad song at all.
Money overstood.
Waste my time. See you and never see you. I'm fine. I don't even need you on my mind. All you do is take up and waste my time. If I ever see you, I'm acting like I never see you. Shoot fly, I wouldn't wanna be you. Can't give you no redos, you gon' have to redo. Say you never tried to, guess I never tried.
He's got a real nice voice too. He's got a real nice singing voice.
Your love validated like some forces that I'll see through. You thug my heart, then your heart, then I'm a thug too. I'm fine.
I kind of like that song, man. It was simple, man. Simple is not the easiest thing to do. Sometimes if you keep something simple, it's too basic, or it's not, it doesn't really have anything you can grab onto. But the vocals on that were great all the way through. Both artists kind of juxtaposed each other, so it really had kind of a fresh sound as you got into the second verse. I thought the artist on this, Romanique, you do a really good job of knowing how to layer your vocals and know how to stack them so they sit together correctly and they sound really smooth. So I actually like that. I'm gonna go 93 on that. Might be higher than some, but I really enjoyed that, man. I thought that was fantastic, actually. I got the joint 305 beatbox. I got you. I'm going down the list of tracks that I have that were sent to me earlier on. So I got those stacked up, and then I got some other ones I'm gonna get to in the back end. So if you're waiting to get a song played $1 get doing the super chat, you can skip the line or move forward a little more quickly hitting that. Let's get into this next one from the homie Money Mowgli. Like I said, so far the project is shaped out really well. There's not a lot of projects where you get, damn near 8 great songs. This one has about that so far. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven songs that I genuinely think are A songs. So that doesn't happen very often. Let's get into this next one. Holy Toledo Batman featuring Orion, 795, Money Mowgli, Goatwxlvez.
Slide with me. I wake up and take some money. What the fuck do you do? Tryna cop a Uzi with the matching Isuzu.
What do you do?
Voodoo found a machete with the palm leaf. Had to take a smoke bath to get the juju off me. With Wolfie watching Tsunami in a big body Civic. Relax, it's a joke. Wait. You ain't get it? Haters.
Big body Civic.
pH level. The thing about the devil, he didn't know he was gonna be the devil in Fruity Pebble.
He's saying some crazy things. Feeling acidic, check your pH level. He said, Wolfie watching Tsunami in a big body Civic. The cleverness, man. I think that's why I'm a big fan, is because it's clever. I love clever stuff, man.
Zuzu, my ex bitch doing voodoo, found a machete with the palm leaf. Had to take a smoke bath to get the juju off me. With Wolfie watching Tsunami in a big body Civic. Relax, it's a joke. Wait. You ain't get it? Haters acidic, check your pH level. The thing about the devil, he didn't know he was gonna be the devil. And Fruity Pebbles is better than Fruit Loops. Somewhere Miami-Dade, baby, watch how I goop. Ain't with the whoop. I'm more with the pow. Piece under the seats, the same color as cow. Ain't shit could be Kung Pao, all we got is rotisserie. Breaking down plates, got coke on the dishery. And beat these why my smile so shimmery. Biggest record I got out is a violent history. Money for the PAC. Came a long way out of PHV. See the boy from HD in HD. If you hating on me, you got a PhD. Player hating dickhead, get it your big head. If you don't listen to me, then listen what my stick said. I heard they got books, baby. Tell me what the lick read. You let that bitch yeast up and then you get the big bread. Never been afflicted, but shit, you need the Aflac. I think that means.
It's also really dope, Mowgli, how you can continue just to keep rapping. I think a lot of times you put so much back to back. I expect you to stop or take a break, and you just keep going at the same pace with the same consistency. That's hard to do.
Soon she hear a clack, rifle in my backpack, that bitch unfold. Take the double clip, pull her back and unload. Money moles till my hundreds don't fold. Till the motherfucking earth burn up and explode. Still throwing up woes. What the fuck you thunk it was? Sliding like some fungus does. Higher than a homunculus? I think that's a cloud now that I say it out loud. Not sure.
He said higher than a what cloud? What cloud did you name?
Sliding like some fungus does. Higher than a homunculus?
Homunculus?
Say it out loud. Not sure what the word is. Let me buy a vowel. Ay. Big Miami-Dade. I and Lil Ace trying to get my family paid. Take money records from the cradle to the grave. You stopping mine from me and they gon' make you eat a blade. Put a part in your braids. Push back your tape up. Them hollow swallow your beard. You gon' need more than a shaper.
Don't let the score define me. I got the sword behind me. They act bold but quick to fold like origami. This Brad Sabowski at the bowling alley. On IG, follow me. Trolling Mahi. Yeah, been focused daily since the far ride. Was in a cypher when Africa was apartheid. Not even close, my spirit alone's a far cry. from any ghosts of any.
Appreciate you, 305. I got you.
Our side.
I got you too, Goon Dog.
Knives sketched on plenty lives. You know my art kind of vibe. Dark Tab 95. Really sad that I even got this shit to say. Some of y'all players.
Oh, see, what up, bro?
AAA. The major still a go, but clueless that it slipped away. Unanswered prayers. You hoping one day you can ricochet. My finishing move, pedigree, Triple H. While Mowgli piss on your.
Not bad, man.
Snatching your Chick-fil-A.
Why does he gotta pee on my sandals, though? It took my Chick-fil-A. Orion was a great feature, man. You've been doing a good job, Mowgli, of balancing these features with the right artist. The only one I didn't care for was the Ren and Stimpy one. But the No Emotion was cool. I like I said, the No Emotion for me would have been better just as its own thing, just a standalone interlude. Because it wasn't bad, it just didn't fit on that track. But that feature from Orion was hard. Your bars were going crazy in the beginning. That's another great track, man. I'm impressed by this project, man. I gotta tell you, this is some good music. This is some stuff. This fits my what I believe myself to be. Like kind of grimy, you know, kind of gangster, mostly good. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I'm gonna go 90 on that joint, cause it moved kind of slowly for me, honestly, but everything about it was done really well. Again, we get toward the end of the project, and I will have to say there could be a little fatigue on my end setting in, because so much of this has been so good, and I've been getting hit over the head with so many great bars. It might be wearing on me a bit, but I think 91 is a good score on that one. Let's keep things rolling. Let's get into my man Goon Dog. Appreciate you letting me know. Sorry I keep missing yours. I promise it's not on purpose. And then after that, we're going to get into the homie 305 Beatbox. Just sent me something through as well. Let's get into this one right now. Amazing Nelly Nell.
Drain problem that I've been
MB Nell right here.
We
Oh, see, that's nice, man. Appreciate you, dog. It means so much to me and my kids.
Shout out my niggas.
I appreciate you, bro.
Hate this shit amazing. Mama, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches trying to surf me, I been getting wavy. Maybe the reason why these
pistol on my car seat, treat it like my baby.
These suckers really hate me. Hate this shit amazing. Mama, this shit crazy. Pistol on my side, won't let nobody ever take me. I've been getting older, learn to let nobody faze me. This shit amazing. This shit amazing. Take a look into my past, how you proud about where I am. I just want a crib and fill it up with some bench. Doing what I say just because I know I can. I know I ain't perfect, make mistakes, I'm just a man. Get a little anxious. Can it taste some zest? This 8 on my face, and it represent the land. Standing on my tent, name a problem where I ran. In the SRT, remember driving minivans. Take a look at my drip, mama came a long way. Remember rats and roaches running in my hallways. Shit ain't sweet, kill I op by day.
The beat is weird. The stuff he's talking about with this beat, it feels odd. Cause he's kind of like talking about, you know, coming up, you know, from the minivan to the SRT. I don't know. The beat just feels weird against what he's talking about.
Remember being broke, I was mad all day. Haven't seen them bullets fly, keep it on me always. I'm doing what I want, give a fuck what they saying. Shit ain't sweet, kill I op.
Also, because of the way the beat is vacillating up and down, it also feels kind of empty.
All day. Remember being broke, I was mad all day. Hate this shit amazing. Mama, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches trying to surf.
I like the hook though.
Wavy. Maybe the reason why these suckers really hate me. Hate this shit amazing. Mama, this shit crazy.
He's a pretty good writer though.
Nobody ever take me. I've been getting older, learn to let nobody faze me. This shit amazing. This shit amazing. See that pistol on me, I don't need to go and announce it. I'm so paranoid, I can never leave without it. I've been copping brands that been hard for me pronounce it. It's a difference when you do it than just being around it. Uncomfortable in public, I've been saying fuck it. Just cause you call him brother don't mean that you should trust it. The way I shake them off, they gon' need a pair of crutches. Hey, it's better being patient, you don't always need to rush it. Hey, we in the shooting shit, we ain't never miss a bucket. We've been married to the streets.
It feels, I think what it is for me is the timing of the beat feels weird. Like with the boom boom, when the two beats hit, I don't know, it hits at a weird time for me, and it just makes the whole thing sound kind of weird.
You're barely trying to cuff it. I know that aim coming. I can feel it in my stomach. If you don't see that ass around.
Yeah, the drum pattern is just weird to me.
It's the reason that I cut him. Mama, it's amazing. Seen it as a baby. No excuse to being lazy.
And it's kind of flat. Yeah, I don't like this one.
Being broke now.
It's okay.
Hey, this shit amazing. Mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my car seat, treat her like a baby. Bitches tryna surf me, I been getting wavy. Maybe the reason why these suckers really hate me. Ain't this shit amazing? Mommy, this shit crazy. Pistol on my side, won't let nobody ever take me. I been getting older, learn to let nobody faze me. This shit amazing. This shit amazing.
Yeah, it was
Shout out my nigga Cinco.
Hey. So Beatbox, do you have a link for this video? Because if I download this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play the MP4. I'm gonna try, but I don't know that I can. If you have a link to an actual video file on YouTube or whatever, like that would be way more helpful. Because I don't know that I'm gonna try to play it, but I don't know that I'm gonna be able to. But I'll give it an effort. So back to the song. It was just a little plain to me. Like the beat was weird. I didn't like the timing of the beat. I didn't feel like he had a lot of energy through the song. To have such a song that was going up and down, it was kind of bouncy. I feel like he was really kind of flat. Like it was just this flat all the way through. It didn't really have any inflections, or it didn't really have any points where you could really get excited about it. So yeah, my bro, if you got a link on this, it would be very helpful to me. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what I can do, but I don't know that it's gonna work. Let me see if I can get this to play here. Yeah, I don't. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, so I can play the song, but not the video, bro. I don't know what just happened here. But if you have a link to it, I can play the song for you now live. But I know you probably prefer to have the video played. So maybe you can help me out if you got a link on that. I'll definitely play it for you. But for whatever reason, I don't know how to make that play here. Let's get into the last track from Money Mowgli, Goatwxlvez, 1095 right here. Last one we got is Table Turners. Like I said, let me know 305. I want to make sure we play your joint, but I want to, I can't play it from an MP4. I don't know how to do that.
So this is it, huh? This is what this shit comes down to, huh? But look, I ain't going quiet.
Moondog, don't super chat no more, man. That's enough for tonight, bro. You gave me 3.
I clown a lot cause shit is fucked up, that's kinda how I deal with shit. Probably me death with a smile if I be real with it. Easing this bitch ass, defiant to the last. Just know I had a blast, why the hell you think I kill this shit? Cause I don't take a second for granted, sometimes I panic. Feel like my seconds running out, this ain't the way I planned it. Depression gets so manic, swear they heart done turned to granite. All these therapies help me manage while we searching through the damage. Listening for sounds of survival, put it on the tape. They say it's chasing dreams, it's really spitting that fate.
He said these different sounds of survival, just put it on a tape. That's dope, man. That's dope. You real good at talking this talk, bro.
I clown a lot cause shit is fucked up, that's kinda how I deal with shit. Probably me death with a smile if I be real with it. Easing this bitch ass, defiant to the last. Just know I had a blast, why the hell you think I kill this shit? Cause I don't take a second for granted, sometimes I panic. Feel like my seconds running out, this ain't the way I planned it. Depression gets so manic, swear they heart done turned to granite. All these therapies help me manage while we searching through the damage. Listening for sounds of survival, put it on the tape. They say it's chasing dreams, it's really spitting that fate. Fuck you motherfucker saying I can't live good because I ain't as rich as you and can't get out the neighborhood. Fuck all that, like the Molotov and watch that bitch burn. With Tev on them turntable, about to make them tables turn. They try to make us learn by teaching us they lies. I got eyes in my ears so I can see through they disguise. Yeah.
I got eyes in my ears so I can see through their disguise. Okay.
might be towards the end, but it's definitely to be continued. Sometimes I have to let shit out better than keeping that poison in you. If my choices do offend you and my words lead you to action, just tell me that it's up, baby. Just let me know what happening. Boys snapping on everything they touch, just like a Dutch. It's almost a bit too much, but you know almost ain't enough. This shit is tough, even the roughs make your head stand up. He hate a mad, like how the fuck do we dare stand up? Just cause they chose to stay seated, I run through shit like I'm cleated. They tryna say that I cheated just cause I ain't give up.
Run through it like I'm completed.
But he never been defeated. All this shit that I eat it, I'm about to throw that shit up. See me howling defiance in the low, growling the giants. This how a moment of silence turn into hours of violence. I'm showing household appliance, too many cook in the kitchen. They wanna see you blinded, rather you look with a vision.
That's who I am, but I was not afraid. The word dog comes up a lot. That guy's a dog. That guy, well, I was a wolf. Okay.
That's dope. Oh, I saw that Jerry West clip. That's hard, man. That's hard, man. Way to end the project with that. I saw that clip from Jerry West. That's hard. This is a fantastic project, man. I honestly am thoroughly impressed. You know, first and foremost, your MC skills, Mowgli, are just, they're second to none, man. When it comes to making compound rhymes, when it comes to having creative flows, when it comes to being yourself, having charisma, having personality. I mean, everything is there, from the punchlines to the delivery to the sound. It creates an aesthetic, a feeling, a mood. Everything about this is hard, man. This definitely likens me back to some 90s rappers for sure. I mean, and it's not even because of the sound. It's because of the storytelling. It's because of the honesty and vulnerability balanced against the comedy of it all and the jokes of it all. And then I think you actually put together a real arc with this. It's a real story. It has 3 parts. It has different phases. It's not one-dimensional. Really, really strong project, man. Now, a couple I would take out, like I said, the Stanley Tickets joint didn't resonate with me, and then the Johnny Storms one, that was all right. So I would probably taken those off, honestly. Outside of that, man, fantastic. Table Turners, I'm gonna end the joint off with a 92 on that as well. I think you got 7 or 8 joints that are well into the 80s, well into the 90s on this project. The project overall, I'm going 96 on this. I'm going 96 on this project. I'm just thoroughly impressed with the beat making, the arrangement of the album, the delivery, the mixing on it was solid. You guys didn't miss, man. And one time, first off, for Money Mowgli just as an MC. But one time for Tev 95 with these beats, man. I mean, just the soundscape, man. This was a soundtrack, essentially. You could take a really, really good mob movie and set the soundtrack to that. You know, starting the old country in the beginning of the album, end at the end with Table Turners where, you know, the critical moment happens and you're facing what's next. I love that, man. Big shout out to Tev 95. Hey, round of applause for the gang. Goatwxlvez. I'm going 96. Money Mowgli, Tev 95. I believe that's the highest score I've ever given on a project. I had to go back through, you know, I got weeks and weeks and weeks of doing this show. Going back 4 years now, so... But I don't know that I've given anything that high in a long, long time. Big shouts to the gang on that. Wolves, Goatwxlvez. Ooh! Big shouts to the gang right there. All right, after you get it on YouTube, I'm going to wait so I can play it from YouTube. That way I can expand it, make it big, make it look really nice. So great work on that, Mowgli. I'm a fan of yours, bro. You already know what it is. Can you do me a favor, though? Will you send me the links to your stuff on Spotify or Apple Music? That's where I listen to most of my music. I love to put some of your songs in my daily rotation, bro, because you go crazy. Big shouts to you, man. Great work. I mean, just, I can't say enough good things. That was a fantastic project. We got a few songs left for the night. I got one more sent to us from Goondog. I got some Swish out here. But right now, let's get into the J Flash Broken Cycle. Stu bangers on this one. I got this sent to me earlier this week. I think he comes to us by way of the whole connection out there in the 305, my man H2 Owens. Let's get into this right here. This is Broken Cycle with Stu bangers. One more time for my mans in them. Tev 95, Money Mowgli. Very nice work, man.
Shoryuken!
The wheel just keeps turning. Come on. Break.
Sil, what up, my brother?
Yeah. It's my lineage, man. What up, Stu? Yeah. Break it down. Look, goes like like son, man, but not mine. So I'm not gonna follow them guidelines. I'm gonna give my sons everything I didn't have. I'm gonna be present, I'll be a different dad.
I like that.
When I was a kid, growing up in a broken home was a difficult gig. Mom was always gone, trying to play that hustling game. Pops was getting smoked out, man, he was out of his brain. They were both so wild.
You at work tonight, bro?
Like they couldn't think of common shit like feeding us lunch. I mean, 3 boys in the house, hungry as hell, with no food up in.
Shouts to California, LA. Shouts to Ill Stars.
How selfish could one be? We're supposed to learn from these people, that's the path of a seed. Instead, we're learning the effects of one handling speed, and that's the life in the fast lane, crashing to debris. Yeah.
Bro's delivery reminds me of beatboxing. You know, cypher. Maybe somebody's got a cardboard box down there. Some people are break dancing. This has a very early 80s, late 80s, early 90s feel to me. It really has that old school hip hop, you know, kind of vibe, gold chain kind of vibe to it.
Here's my legacy.
But I will say that what he's talking about is very like. It's positive. I'm gonna be a better dad than the one I had. Talking about how his pops are smoked out, moms is at work. I mean, he's telling a very good story too.
I ain't gonna let it be. I set the standards for my seeds, man. Supremacy.
Awesome, bro. Hope you're getting some rest, my dude.
For the weaponry, and always show them that the hustle's so set.
Appreciate you tapping in, bro.
Legacy. I ain't gonna let it be. I set the standards for my seeds, man. Supremacy. Exert the energy, holster the weaponry, and always show them that the hustle's so separate. So I gotta break the cycle when I gotta step it up now. And as a father, I gotta show my sons how. Give them all the opportunities I never had, and always steer them in the right directional path. Cause my life was different when I was just a youngin'. The house would be the battlefield, the pawns would be the munchkins. Man, that was us. Getting torn in 2 directions. The king wanted dope and still wanted his son's affection. The queen felt broken, still lured us with this.
What's he talking about? He changed up what he was talking about. He's talking about his kids a lot. Now he's talking about something different. I like this.
And always steer him in the right directional path. Cause my life was different when I was just a youngin'. The house would be the battlefield, the pawns would be the munchkins. Man, that was us. Getting torn in 2 directions. The king wanted dope and still wanted his son's affection.
The king wanted dope instead of wanting his son's affection. Oh, that's deep.
Felt broken, still lured us with deceptions. No exception, that's why I'm riding my redemption. A fucked up feeling to have to choose between your parents. Cause as a child growing up, your family's
I appreciate you, my boy.
Supposed to be the strongest man in the world. Your mom's is supposed to be your only #1 girl. While your brothers are your best friends who ride with you always. Putting it behind me, man, like it was a car chase. This is my legacy, I ain't gon' let it be. I set the standards for my seeds, man, supremacy. Exert the energy, holster the weaponry, and always show them that the hustle's so separately. This is my legacy, I ain't gon' let it be. I set the standards for my seeds, man, supremacy. Exert the energy, holster the weaponry, and always show them that the hustle's so separately.
Yeah, he has some dope imagery on this song. When he made that line about the king was chasing, you know, drinking or drugs or whatever it was, and not his son's affection, and the queen felt brought down, broken down. He's talking about his household. He's painting a picture of some real stories. Now, you know me, I'm always gonna keep it a buck with y'all and tell you exactly how I feel. This is definitely a little too old school for me. I respect the art form. I love the writing that you did here. Very vivid. The images you paint are very clear for me to see. I respect that a lot. It just, you know, the beat, particularly the way the beat was styled, it felt older. You know what I'm saying? And I think you have a great message, and you're actually a really strong rapper. I think if you could, I think a lot of it is figuring out how to promote it to the newer world, man. And I respect people that stayed in accord to their roots as well. So I'm not hating on that either. You know, I understand. It's like, yo, I'm gonna do, what I feel. I'm with that, but I'm always looking at how can we get the music out to the biggest audience, and I think sometimes you got to scale back on the old school, but I was digging it. I'm going to go 86 on that joint right there. I enjoyed the message of what he's talking about. I really like that he was focused on trying to be a better father for his kids. I love that, man. I'm a dad, man. My dad's out there. Big shots to my man Seal. You know, I know Mowgli's a dad. We all want to be better for our kids, man. Stu Bangers was on the beat. Okay, well, I didn't love the Stu Bangers joint. But the rapping was solid. I saw this earlier today. So New York City, the most expensive place to live in the country, maybe next to LA. I think they're probably 1 and 1A. Check out, this dude is walking down the street. Can you imagine if your foot slipped into this? Look at this. This is outrageous, man. So he sees a pothole. He puts his foot in it, which I wouldn't have done. That's stupid. But imagine if you weren't paying attention. Look how far this goes into the ground. Are you kidding me right now? Look at this. There's pipes down there. Bro, you're going to fall underneath the earth. If you're not careful in New York City, you may not come back, bro. Look at this. If you fall in that hole, it's over for you. Well, luckily, as fat as I am, I stick my foot in there. I'm gonna be fine. They just gonna have to pull me out. But I mean, if you're a slender person and your leg goes deep down in there, we got to do better, New York. It costs all that money for a one bedroom. It's $1,200 for a 400 square foot apartment out there, and y'all streets look like this. That is highly problematic to me. Let's keep things rolling right now. How we doing, 305? You got that on the YouTube? If not, we can play it right from the Instagram. That's not an issue either. Right now, let's get into this next one. My homie Swisher. Big styles to Swisher, young Swish. He sent me something. Let's see what he's talking about. He said he wrote and laid this all down today and was wondering what he should do with it. Let's find out.
They ain't never. So I just don't think they ever really live like this. You feel me? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah. You got the good, you got the bad, you got the ugly in between. With them rose-colored glasses, life ain't ever what it seems. But fuck it, I'm a man, so I gotta have a dream. And fuck it, if that dream is just to have a little green. Well, not to sound too condescending, but that dream is never ending. I had thought I woken up, but figured out my cup was empty. So I walked into the kitchen just to find a fridge to Christian. Turn my water into wine just to get another fixin'. But it never helped. Spill my secrets to the bottle that I never tell. I told a story about a man who had never failed. Big surprise, you never tried, you never have to sink or fly.
Oh, I like that. You never tried, you never have to sink or fly. I like that.
Sink or swim, I got so caught up in my head I never think again. Another weekend telling God I never drink again. Become the weekend after, I just rinse, wash, repeat again. You got the good, you got the good, you got the bad, you got the ugly in between. With them rose-colored glasses, life ain't ever what it seems. But fuck it, I'm a man, so I gotta have a dream. And fuck it, if that dream is just to have a little. You got the good, you got the bad, you got the ugly in between. With them rose-colored glasses,
I like this one, Swish.
But fuck it, I'm a man, so I gotta have a dream. And fuck it, if that dream is just to have a little. I guess my dream is just to have a little faith. Cause everywhere I go, I feel like everybody fake. I guess my dream is just to have a little faith. Cause everywhere I go, I feel like everybody fake.
I like that a lot. Actually, you don't need to do anything with that. Just leave it how it is and release it. There's nothing at all wrong with that, bro. That is perfect as it is. It's nice, it's short, it's to the point. It feels dreamy, it feels spacey. It feels, you use that kind of speaker effect. It feels really vibey. You don't need to do anything with that. That is perfect as it is. It's a perfect song. 2 minutes is fine. I'm telling you, I don't know if it's just me, man, but I'm the older I get, the more I'm starting to appreciate, just getting to the point of a song and getting out of there. You don't have to build it up. Nothing needs to be done with that. It was actually mixed really, really well too, Swish. I enjoyed that a lot. I'm going to go 90 on that. I liked it. It's perfect. You don't need to touch that. And I probably would go a little higher on a second pass through because I think you said some things in there that were really creative and really kind of, it felt a little mind bending. I like the cover art that you chose because it definitely feels very like, spacey, out of body experience type, lucid dream type of feel to it. I like it a lot. I got the video right here, 305. Good job getting that up quickly. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, no, it was fine. Ill Stars. It was. I like the song in and of itself. I just think you have a great message in your music. I think to spread that message to more people, you have to make the music a little bit more contemporary. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's just, I pride myself on listening to a lot of different genres, a lot of different artists, old school, new school, whatever. So I can appreciate it all, but if you're making music to share with the world, I think the idea is to make it as palatable as you can for everybody. I mean, that's my opinion. I could be wrong on that. Let's get into this 305 beatbox. I think the name of this was something with an E. What was it? Everlasting. Let's check it out.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is 305 Beatbox, man, and we pulling it down here. in Miami.
I like the deep voice.
Give a special shout out to the everlasting bass boombox, to all the artists that rock this.
Let me get myself out of the way so y'all can watch this.
So yeah, man, this is what we gonna do. Keep it raw and live with some fresh beatboxing.
That's pretty hard. How long did you have to practice this? That's pretty dope. That's dope. That hat is cold, so I need one of them hats, bro. That hat is hard. That's what's up, bro. Yeah. Oh, okay. That sound like it sounded like Timbaland on that song with the baby crying with Aaliyah. Is my goal? Is it your goal? You sound like the background of that. That's dope, man. That's real dope. It's a little dollar sign at the bottom of the chat, Ill Stars. It says show your support. It's a little dollar sign next to the smiley face. Hey, you're a beast at this, bro. Oh, the Wolfie shirt? I need a wolf shirt, man. I need a wolf shirt for real. I'll pay for it. And a hat. I'll pay for that too. Your breath control is amazing, bro. How do you do that? That's hard. That's hard, man. That was hard. Big shout out to 305 Beatbox going crazy. That was hard, man.
What if there was
big shout? That was dope. That was super dope, bro. Your breath control is astounding. I'd be 35 seconds in and I'd be out of breath and I'd be like, I think I'm off of this. That was fantastic, man. I would go 95 on that. I liked it. The way you were able to switch it up out of nowhere was really dope too, man. That was hard. That was hard. I would come watch you do that in public. I enjoyed that a lot. Big shouts to number 305 Beatbox. Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for rocking with us. Yeah, I need a wolf shirt, man. And that hat is serious. You did that in a one take? Stop playing. Dang, but how often do you spend working on that, dog? That's crazy. You just be in your room at home, like, or you be on the dropping a deuce, beatboxing like that. That's cool, man. I have a lot of respect for that. That's dope. It's not something I can do, that's for sure. Let's get into the last song of the night right here, sent from my man Goon Dog. If anything I didn't play this week, I'll play next week. All the people that joined us tonight, man, feel free to come back every Saturday night, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I review your projects, your work, your music. Send it to me. Reach out to me if you want me to review a full project of yours. I have no problem doing that. Reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Yeah, no, you guys. I see that's something that you practice a lot, bro. I see that's something that you practice a lot. Before we get into this last song of the night, man, I'm gonna just leave y'all with some good violence. Nothing wrong with a little violence sometimes. I was telling I was telling my girls, if you need to hit somebody, hit somebody. Don't be afraid to swing on somebody. So, a wedding reception. Oh no! Coops. Oh, random violence.
Oh my God.
Apparently, it was a wedding reception.
Kubi, get back. Kubi.
Did you see her kick the cop?
Oh my God.
And this cop just.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man.
Knocked her out.
Yeah, bro. That was real violence. Like, you know they're suing the city. They're getting paid. So apparently what happened was some people tried to get into a wedding reception that were supposed to be kicked out. And yeah, I'm sorry, Sicko. You sent all your stuff real late, bro. I had to get you next week. I apologize. I'll get you early in the show next week, though. I'll play your music early on, bro. I apologize. Yeah, man. This is just wild. I guess it was the people that went to a wedding reception that weren't supposed to, and yeah, that's what happened. Actually, LB, Sicko, I'll get one of your joints tonight. I feel bad. I'll get one of them tonight. I'll play the other two next week. I apologize if you were sitting there waiting. I didn't know you were here. Yeah, man. Just random violence. But they you can't try to fight the police. It's not a good idea to try to fight the police, okay? I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say don't do that. Just pandemonium. Just pandemonium, man. So a cop is pushing. I think the cops are going to get sued. The city has to get sued for this. I mean, because this dude is swinging on people. Like they're clearly inciting violence here. They there's going to be somebody's getting paid. That lady that hit her head, I mean, look, he swings on the cop. That's a bad call. But, I mean, the cops were inciting this. But when he hits that one lady, listen to the violence of this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
That's her head, man.
Oh, my God. You just knocked her out, bro.
Yeah, man.
You just knocked her out, bro. You just knocked her out.
Yeah. Yeah, the city's getting sued for that. Alcohol is crazy, man. Watch your drinking. Watch your drinking, folks. Let's get into this next one. We got Goondog, and then we got our man LB, and then we're going to wrap this joint up. Great album tonight. Big shouts to Money Mowgli, Tev 95. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This is Gangy June. Oh, you giving me some new stuff. All right, Goondog. Giving me some new stuff. Gangy June, Don't Need Your Love.
Introducing Wheatley American Vodka.
Some white people. Yeah, just don't try to fight the police. It's never gonna turn out well. Nah, I appreciate you. I didn't know you were here, dog. You gotta let me know.
Life of a black sheep, I simply turned into the GOAT. I done made $1 million putting words into these notes. I acknowledge all my highs and I've been working on my lows. You might see demon in my eyes, but I got hurt inside my soul. Seeing Papa in that casket, I ain't know which way to go. The receptionist that said he passed away and that was Christmas. Next morning had to smile while baby girl unwrapped the gifts, but deep inside I felt I died until I seen her grab his picture. I interact with killers, I beat and clap these niggas. These niggas action figures, ain't got no action in them.
This is like Trap and B. It's kind of Rod Wave-ish. I like it, though. It's very, very smooth.
And that was Christmas. Next morning had to smile while baby girl unwrapped the gifts, but deep inside I felt I died until I seen her grab his picture. I interact with killers, I beat and clap these niggas. These niggas action figures, ain't got no action in them. I told my lady all I wanna be is happy with her. We don't bring a thing, you know them ratchets with her. Lord know how hard I tried, but I can't seem to saw this journey. Shanti insanity, jumped in these streets and earned it. My house was full of pain, but we ain't had no Uncle Curtis. Somehow I came to fame, but all these cameras made me nervous. These niggas can't be working, you niggas can't be swerving. All a nigga need is black.
Real easy to listen to.
I feel down.
I like what he's talking about.
I leave that ain't that verdict. I'ma only sound me, won't never see me sound. Cause I'm not perfect.
Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice.
Feel alone sometimes, but I don't need your love. I just need some time, and I'm not perfect. I feel alone sometimes, but I don't need your love. I just need some time, and I'm not perfect. I tried, but I can't seem to saw this journey. Shanti insanity, jumped in these streets and earned it.
Yeah, I like this one. Very smooth, very easy. He's got a real nice sound, and he's not straining himself at all. It's very relaxed. It's very easy, and it's powerful. And I can really hear the pain in his voice. It feels authentic. It feels real. It feels like it's got a very good like I said, a rod wave feel to it, and I enjoy it. I like it. I'm gonna go 90 on this one. Big shout out to everybody rocking with me tonight, man. Big shout out to everybody that came through us by way of Florida. Big shout out to Money Mowgli, Tev 95, Sintzilla. Big shout out to Kobe. He was in the building earlier, man. Big shout out to my man Rudy H2 Owens, WVCC, Syfe Life Radio. Big shout out to Ginger for popping in here. Appreciate you, much love. Big shout out to my man C Murder, my man Chuck, my best friend, my guy. Big shout out to Samo. Big shout out to Seal, my dog, my A1 Day One. Wells was in the building tonight. Appreciate you guys. Chris at Night, thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for being here, Sicko, Joey Da Silva, Double O, Art Romero. No Emotion was in the building tonight, man. We had a lot of the folks. Goondog was in here heavy tonight. Great songs. Thanks for sending this one through, Gangy June. I like that a lot. 305 Beatbox did his thing. That was crazy. A lot of great music tonight. A lot of great artists. I appreciate y'all rocking with me for 2.5 hours tonight. It's been a good time. Let's get into the last song of the night. LB Sickening. Name of this joint right here is Alcohol. LB, we'll play your other 2 songs next week. I got you. Happy Saturday night, man. Big shout out to Ill Stars. Thanks for rocking with your boy. Join us every Saturday night, baby.
I watched a man grow older, he watched his mother die. I seen a young man take his life from suicide. I watched a man put a needle in his arm, he didn't care about no one. The man I knew was gone. I watched a man give up on his dreams. Only 10 years later, tears flowed like streams. I watched a man go and turn his whole life around. A smile on his face at night, he laid his daughter down. I seen a guy put on the whole city. Watched another steal from charity, took a bill 50. So sophisticated, but he's so greedy. Sees a child in the streets, but he wouldn't give him any. Such diversity, we lack common sense. Most will snitch on one another, bro, I live in that fence. I guess love is just empathy disguised as a stranger. Rage in my cage, cause my life is full of anger.
And that was my work. And when I came home, I drank beer. And it squashed memories. I couldn't get that door closed or the holder closed. I had a platoon sergeant commit suicide.
The mix isn't great, and I don't like this beat selection for you either, and you sound really deadpan. I think that's part of the mix you were talking about. You know, you're kind of rapping just like this the whole time, and if you come up with another word, a whole rhyme, you know what I mean? It's just kind of this like, and it's very kind of flat.
Threw me back into a combat mode, and
the things I've seen with my own eyes, I've done some things my mama cried. I've contemplated suicide. I lost a woman, ride or die. I opened up so many fears, I've shed so many shameful tears. These people help me volunteers, but why the care is ever clear. I punched a person, broke his jaw. He bounced my head against the wall. I'm full of scars, I didn't fall. It's absolute, I love you all. I had these voices.
Yeah, I don't love this one.
I was better than I listened to what my...
And then it sounds like you're panning left to right in the headphones. And that's a good effect, but I don't think it's really utilized here very well. Just because it's already kind of hard to hear you. And then, like I said, your tone has been very kind of one-dimensional and nasally. So it's like, it's not the greatest sound popping back and forth.
Mother said I hit a meeting. I read, give me the strength to accept what I can't change. I'm sober now when it feels so strange. Face thanks all rattle in my mind. If I have another drink, I will be just fine. Recollect and remind, remember everything's fine. Collected thoughts of a swine, I call for help all the time. To tell the truth, my life is getting better. I see the sun shine at the end of stormy weather.
Gotta stay with it. You gotta keep your mind open. And you gotta say, it's going to be better in the long run. And it really is gonna be better. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, LB, this wasn't your strongest offering, but you know, you said it was an older joint, so that's all right.
Tomorrow's production available in today's market. Upgrade your sounds today and start making.
You say you've seen that song make grown men cry. Well, that's cool. I don't see it, but I mean, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Yeah, not my favorite joint. I'll be interested to see what your next 2 hold. I would probably go about a 78 on that one. I really wasn't feeling that one too much, but I'm looking forward to hearing your next joints. Big shouts to Money Mowgli, Tab 95, Wolf, Goat Wolves, the whole gang out there, Miami 305, Rudy H201. Special thanks to you for the last 3 projects you've given me the chance to review. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for rocking with me. I'll be back next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Come rock with us, man. ESMR Hour. We'll see you.